farmers and ranchers. Need feed or supplies? 4E Feed and Supply in Mangum is farm-owned, so they understand your needs for the farm and ranch. They feature bulk feeds for pickup or they'll deliver. Great brands coupled with fast, friendly service. They have gates and panels, vet supplies, and show feeds too. 4E Feed and Supply supports Greer County school sports and ag activities. 425 East Lincoln in Mangum.
The Castle Insurance Agency of Mangum is celebrating 80 years in business and 4 decades of Mangum Tiger and Lady Tiger graduates. The Castle Insurance Agency has had and will continue to have a long-term commitment to support Mangum students on the field and off the field. For auto, home, farm, bonds, crop, oil field, or commercial insurance, please call or stop by the Castle Insurance Agency, 122 South Pennsylvania in Mangum. Call 782-3049. That's 782-3049. The Castle Insurance Agency of Mangum.
Fresh floral arrangements created right here in Mangum are the hallmark of the owners Darlene Bach and Darla Hately at Flowers Unlimited. Remember, fresh flowers are a very personal, special gift that is so cherished when delivered for birthdays and anniversaries. She might say you shouldn't have, but she'll be delighted you did. Flowers Unlimited. Call the local number 580-782-2122 in Mangum.
Buy your Mangum Tiger Spirit clothing from locally owned CJ's Tiger Specialty Shop, where you'll find the best selection, quality, and the lowest prices. Greer County items, too. They'll design something especially for your group. CJ's is your one-stop Mangum School Spirit Shop, 1 block south of the high school, Mangum, Oklahoma.
Friends, you need to take care of your eyes. Have regular checkups. Make an appointment with Dr. Michael Geiger, Geiger Eye Care in Altus, and now there's a Geiger Eye Care in Frederick. Dr. Michael Geiger and Sons, Seth and Bryce, well, they're good at what they do, so get your eyes checked. Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick, proud to support Southwest Oklahoma youth in sports, in the classroom, in the showroom, whatever. That's Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick, Mike, Seth, and Bryce Geiger, 580-482-1756.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Steve Martin support high school sports. Mickey and Steve offer insurance for property, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Phone 580-782-3827.
When it comes to funeral homes, there are several to choose from, but choosing a funeral home that is locally owned offers the advantage of the local owners who are involved right here in the community, helping you during your time of need. Greer Funeral Home owners Carson and Stacy Van Zant are perfect examples of owners who offer that family-like connection that you'd expect from a friend and a neighbor. Greer Funeral Home in Mangum and Granite, providing dignity and respect.
The Hamburger Inn in Mangum continues to be that special place people have enjoyed for generations. Good food prepared by your neighbors in a laid-back atmosphere where you really feel at home. Breakfast, lunch specials daily, and the famous fish fry every Friday night, or a great steak dinner on Saturday night. But you guys know about the Hamburger Inn in Mangum. We'll see you there.
Taking care of your family is easy and convenient at the JCMH Family Care Medical Clinic in Mangum. Located at 114 South Lewis Tittle in Mangum, Dr. Lonnie Perryman and nurse practitioner Patty Burks provide a comprehensive, full-service family practice, including care for children and adults, including geriatrics. Call 782-3393 for appointments at the JCMH Family Care Medical Clinic in Mangum.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
Jamie's Auto Sales in Mangum is Tiger proud. When you need a reliable used vehicle, just visit Jamie's Auto Sales at 129 North Lewis Tittle Avenue in Mangum. Owner Jamie Turner has many years of experience in the auto sales business. Jamie or Lacey Del Tepper will help arrange financing through area banks and credit unions. Get a good vehicle and save money at Jamie's Auto in Mangum.
Mangum Oil and Gas at 1306 North Lewis Tittle offers so many services. From fuel at the C-store to the self-serve car wash, getting propane bottles filled or propane delivered to the home and farm, even U-Haul services. It's no wonder so many folks head to Mangum Oil and Gas, where they say, "Go Tigers."
For top-notch heating and air conditioning service and installation, you can rely on Payne's Heating and Air, serving Southwest Oklahoma and North Texas from their headquarters in Mangum, Oklahoma. With years of experience and hundreds of satisfied customers, call Payne's Heating and Air Conditioning at 799-5130, 799-5130.
What does it mean to be a Mangum Tiger, you ask? Well, we are one town, one school, and one family. We may be a small town, but we have big dreams and a bright future ahead of us. This is Lori Laughlin from Stockman's Bank, member FDIC, and we are so proud to support the Mangum Tigers.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
For over 4 generations, the Willis family and staff have worked to develop their skills, and with improved technologies, they can assure you of a monument that will stand the test of time. Their award-winning designers, expert stonecutters, layout artists, sandblast sculptors, and installation crew are here to serve you. Visit them online at willisgranite.com. Willis Granite Products, with locations in Granite, Oklahoma City, and Stillwater.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a four-year university's and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu.
Great tasting hamburgers and Rex Chicken are the mainstays at Melvin's Drive-In in Mangum, but their menu includes so much more. And they're open Tuesday through Saturday, 10 till 2, and Tuesday nights, 5 to 8. And now they cater, too. Enjoy Melvin's soon. Call 782-3711. New owners Steve and Susan Kyle.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team. That's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Tigers. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has the play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get you to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
333 Dental Care is an up-to-date dental practice operated by Dr. Dustin Lively and his team in Mangum, professionals who specialize in patient comfort. If you're apprehensive, feel fear or anxiety about dental procedures, know that Dr. Lively offers sedation dentistry, which involves using a sedative medication to help you feel more relaxed and calm during your visit. Call 333 Dental Care at 580-782-2552.
Well, hi again, everyone. Welcome to basketball here on Classic Hits 97.7. Dylan Fox, Michael Barnes, or Michael in the Morning, as some of you might know me by, as we get ready for a doubleheader tonight. It's homecoming tonight for Mangum as well. And I've got to tell this true story on my work colleague over there at the Department of Human Services and my good friend Mike Rogers. Mike, who's the father, by the way, of Sarah and Nicole Rogers. And I was at our Mangum office this morning. It was probably, 8:45 or so. And I was visiting with Mike, and he said, "Do you know that tonight was homecoming?" And I said, "Well, yeah, Mike, I'd heard that rumor. Why?" Well, apparently sometime this morning he asked Sarah, his daughter, "What time are you girls leaving for Burns Flat?" Sarah looked at her father, Mike Rogers, and said, "Dad, we're playing at home tonight, and it's homecoming. And oh, by the way, I happen to be one of the candidates. So, Mike Rogers, good to have you alongside, buddy. Not glad that you know what's going on. And Mike said, well, it's this job that we do as child welfare workers. It's hard for me to keep track of everything. All right, Mike, go ahead and go with that. Go with that. We'll let you go with that. Actually, for Dylan Fox and yours truly, it has been a nice 6 days without any basketball. The last time we had basketball was Saturday evening, those third and championship bowl games for the Mangum Tigers and then the Lady Tigers. And we will have tonight's bowl games, and then tomorrow night we're at the Great Plains Coliseum in Lawton for the Coaches versus Cancer bowl games that are actually starting tonight as Alec and Duke are playing over there at the Great Plains Coliseum. And then tomorrow, Navajo will be a part of that as they will play on our network station. That, of course, is 98.7 News Talk, 98.7. They will play tomorrow against Cyril. So I will tell you right now, if you are planning on being at the Great Plains Coliseum tomorrow, make sure that you wear pink in deference to the fight against cancer, and also be ready to belly up to the bar as they will be passing the hat. Hello, Coach Zicky. They will be passing the hat tomorrow afternoon and evening for those ball games. You can make a donation to the Cancer Society. So the Lady Tigers, fresh off that second-place finish last week at the Merritt Classic, getting ready to take on Burns Flat-Dill City, a team that we happen to have a chance to call a couple of games with. In fact, Dylan and I started our day last Saturday morning with Burns Flat-Dill City and Hobart in a seventh-place bowl game. And the Lady Eagles come in winless on the season. But, again, you've got to go out and play the game. And if you're Richard Carney, you've got to make sure that your kids stay focused. Not only are they playing a team that hadn't won a ball game all year long, but it's also, as Mike Rogers would tell Coach Carney, homecoming as well. We will take a timeout, come back, and continue our countdown to tip-off as we've got Mangum set to take on Burns Flat-Dill City in a pair of ball games. And we're back after this on Classic Hits 97.7.
Travis Septic Tank Service can handle everything related to septic tank maintenance and cleaning, including commercial applications. Call Travis Septic Tank Services at 580-782-2384. That's 782-2384. Travis says, go Mangum Tigers.
Farmers and ranchers need feed or supplies? 4E Feed and Supply in Mangum is farm-owned, so they understand your needs for the farm and ranch. They feature bulk feeds for pickup or they'll deliver. Great brands coupled with fast, friendly service. They have gates and panels, vet supplies, and show feeds too. 4E Feed and Supply supports Greer County School sports and ag activities. 425 East Lincoln in Mangum.
The Castle Insurance Agency of Mangum is celebrating 80 years in business and 4 decades of Mangum Tiger and Lady Tiger graduates. The Castle Insurance Agency has had and will continue to have a long-term commitment to support Mangum students on the field and off the field. For auto, home, farm, bonds, crop, oil field, or commercial insurance, please call or stop by the Castle Insurance Agency, 122 South Pennsylvania in Mangum. Call 782-3049. That's 782-3049. The Castle Insurance Agency of Mangum.
Fresh floral arrangements created right here in Mangum are the hallmark of the owners Darlene Bach and Darla Haitley at Flowers Unlimited. Remember, fresh flowers are a very personal, special gift that is so cherished when delivered for birthdays and anniversaries. She might say you shouldn't have, but she'll be delighted you did. Flowers Unlimited. Call the local number 580-782-2122 in Mangum. Fresh floral arrangements created right here in Mangum are the hallmark of the owners Darlene Bach and Darla Haitley at Flowers Unlimited. Remember, fresh flowers are a very personal, special gift that is so cherished when delivered for birthdays and anniversaries. She might say you shouldn't have, but she'll be delighted you did. Flowers Unlimited. Call the local number 580-782-2122 in Mangum.
Buy your Mangum Tiger Spirit clothing from locally owned CJ's Tiger Specialty Shop, where you'll find the best selection, quality, and the lowest prices. Greer County items, too. They'll design something especially for your group. CJ's is your one-stop Mangum School Spirit Shop, 1 block south of the high school, Mangum, Oklahoma.
Friends, you need to take care of your eyes. Have regular checkups. Make an appointment with Dr. Michael Geiger Eye Care in Altus, and now there's a Geiger Eye Care in Frederick. Dr. Michael Geiger and Sons, Seth and Bryce, well, they're good at what they do, so get your eyes checked. Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick, proud to support Southwest Oklahoma youth in sports, in the classroom, in the showroom, whatever. That's Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick. Mike, Seth, and Bryce Geiger, 580-482-1756.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
At our pregame show on Classic Hits 97.7, oksports.tv, and on our Facebook Live page, that's Classic Hits 97.7, being brought to you by our good friends at the Stockman's Bank, and we appreciate them being a part of our pregame show as we get set for Burns Flat-Dill City and the Mangum Lady Tigers in the first of two bowl games between those two schools. Our officials tonight are longtime friends, Alan Meyer and Mike Tucker, and they always do a great job. And over the years, they and Richard have always had great conversations, both during the bowl games and afterwards. One more timeout. Starting lineups and opening tap. Coming up, stick and stay. It's Burns Flat-Dill City and Mangum. Coming up, Classic Hits 97.7.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Steve Martin support high school sports. Mickey and Steve offer insurance for property, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Phone 580-782-3827.
When it comes to funeral homes, there are several to choose from, but choosing a funeral home that is locally owned offers the advantage of the local owners who are involved right here in the community, helping you during your time of need. Greer Funeral Home owners Carson and Stacy Van Zant are perfect examples of owners who offer that family-like connection that you'd expect from a friend and a neighbor. Greer Funeral Home in Mangum and Granite, providing dignity and respect.
The Hamburger Inn in Mangum continues to be that special place people have enjoyed for generations. Good food prepared by your neighbors in a laid-back atmosphere where you really feel at home. Breakfast, lunch specials daily, and the famous fish fry every Friday night, or a great steak dinner on Saturday night. But you guys know about the Hamburger Inn in Mangum. We'll see you there.
Taking care of your family is easy and convenient at the JCMH Family Care Medical Clinic in Mangum. Located at 114 South Lewis Tittle in Mangum, Dr. Lonnie Perryman and nurse practitioner Patty Burks provide a comprehensive, full-service family practice, including care for children and adults, including geriatrics. Call 782-3393 for appointments at the JCMH Family Care Medical Clinic in Mangum.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
Jamie's Auto Sales in Mangum is Tiger proud. When you need a reliable used vehicle, just visit Jamie's Auto Sales at 129 North Lewis Tittle Avenue in Mangum. Owner Jamie Turner has many years of experience in the auto sales business. Jamie or Lacey Del Tepper will help arrange financing through area banks and credit unions. Get a good vehicle and save money at Jamie's Auto in Mangum.
All right, welcome back to Mangum High School, and we are jet set and ready to go as it will be Mangum and the Lady Eagles of Burns Flat-Dill City. Mackenzie Laughlin watching in on the broadcast tonight. Mackenzie, always good to have you alongside, kiddo. We appreciate you, and we appreciate the work you do there at the Hamburger Inn as well. Micaiah Maxey, a junior, will get the start tonight for Ashton Ellis. She'll be joined by junior Madison Flores, senior Taylor Garcia, sophomore Grace Schneeberger, and senior Destiny Spradlin. So again, it'll be Maxey, Flores, and Garcia, Schneeberger, and Spradlin, the starting five here tonight for the Burns Flat-Dill City Lady Eagles. They'll work on the left end of your listening device in this first half of play and be in their whole road blue uniforms with the white numerals and the red trim. Meantime, starting five for Mangum being introduced, and it will be Rogers squared. That's Nicole and Sarah, along with Kyra Hussey, J.C. Nippert, and Dusty Pence. So it's Pence, Nippert, and Rogers squared along with Hussey here on Classic Hits 97.7. By the way, Caitlin Huckabee saying, thank goodness for Michael and Mangum Tiger TV. I can watch the Lady Tigers and Tigers on the chilly and rainy night in Alva. Training in Alva? And also good luck to Sarah Rogers. And she has been a candidate for homecoming queen. And I don't know if you heard it or not, Caitlin, but Sarah's dad, Mike, had no idea that homecoming was happening. Sarah said, Dad, I'm one of the candidates. So as we get ready to jump around, Mangum, the home team in their home white uniforms with the black numerals and the black and orange trim. We've got tonight and tomorrow night, and then we're off until next Thursday when the Tri-County Tournament gets underway at Western Oklahoma State College. And I will just tell you right now, looking forward to that 22-game stretch over a 3-day period. And my good friends Dylan Fox and Tanner Fox will be joining us for the broadcast throughout that 3-day event. So that's something to look forward to as well. You can't get good help these days, and I certainly have when it comes to Fox Squared, so we look forward to that. All right, it'll be Sarah jumping center. Her opposite number will be Taylor Garcia. They put 8 minutes up on the clock, and we are underway. The tap going to be controlled by Nicole. She'll dribble, drive, stop, pop, count. Nope, won't count. She took a little glide step. A little Barney Rubble action as she put down the feet, try to slow herself down. Turnover going to give it back to the Lady Eagles. Full court pressure defense now. And this will be a problem, no doubt, for the Lady Eagles, although they break it nicely there. And Flores into the front court, lost the ball, picked up inside, shot from point-blank range, won't fall for Taylor Garcia. Rebound Mangum to throw the ball away. So the Lady Tigers is struggling just a little bit in the early going. 7:41 left in quarter number 1. J.C. Nippert's mom, Jill, across the way, fanning herself. Katie, it's hot inside the field house tonight. She has no response. All right. Skip pass inside goes to Garcia. Now up top, Flores. Little dribble drive penetration. Schneeberger. Ball knocked out of her hands. Loose underneath the basket. Dusty had it, lost it. And it will be Lady Eagle basketball. As if on cue, I feel a little bit of a draft moving through the facility. It needs to be a lot of a draft, actually. Skip pass here on the near side to Maxey. Micaiah bobbled, got away with it. Little bounce pass now at the left elbow. Should come to Garcia. A reset out high. And now deep in the corner, there's Destiny Spradlin. Her first touch, had the ball taken away by Hussey. And Kyra comes to Nippert. JC on the run, coming across the timeline. Nippert had wide open underneath the basket. Nicole Rogers got her the ball late. Can't handle the pass. It'll go out of bounds. And Richard Carney telling Nippert, keep your head up and see the floor in front of you. Inbounds pass. Nippert got a piece of it. Sarah Rogers couldn't hold on to it. And it will still be Lady Eagle basketball. Quickly into the lineup now. Jaden Davenport for Mangum. And Nicole Rogers will set down. Well, when we saw last Saturday morning this Burns Flat-Dill City team, we were impressed with Micaiah Maxey. She, for a while, had scored all the points. Well, look at the defense by Davenport. Nearly a turnover. Good job that time by Flores to keep it alive for the Lady Eagles. She'll go in the corner to Spradlin. Double team. Nowhere to go. Needs some help. Flores will give it to her. Now back to Spradlin, and up top a reset to Madison Flores. She's picked up by Jaden Davenport. Spradlin looking inside. Maxey the catch, puts up the shot, comes up short, battles for her own rebound, but it's taken away by Kyra, who wants to run and has numbers. Hussey, great pass on the weak side to Pence. Dusty off the glass, and Mangum on the board first. They lead 2-0. Good job of spreading the floor that time on the offensive end by the Lady Tigers. And now we're going to get a first foul of the night. Blocking foul going to be called on Nippert and on JC. That'll be her first. And number 1 called on Mangum. Lady Eagles down 2-0. 6:20 and running here in quarter number 1. First of 2 here tonight, and then 2 more tomorrow afternoon and evening. As Davenport going to get the tie-up at the timeline. Madison Flores. And it will be Lady Eagle basketball. They'll inbound right in front of us. We'll see if the videographer can and does. Gets a great shot of that up close and personal right there in your living room. Good job, Dylan. Of course, I'm told that Dylan has learned all he knows about videography from his mother. Inside, Schneeberger puts up a shot, doesn't get it to go. Rebound cleared away by Pence. Dusty out front now to Sarah. She'll stop, pop, shot too hard. Rebound Pence. No, that's Nippert instead. She'll go on the wing to Davenport, and Jaden will knock it down from 10. 4-0 early on. Mangum on top, run out the other way. Here comes Garcia with the left hand. Shot comes up short. Maxey with a rebound. She'll get tied up by Hussey, and Kyra going to take it right away from her. Hussey down the far sideline with the left-handed dribble. She'll stop, throw it up, not get it to go, but gets fouled. And Hussey will go to the line to shoot two. Should be on Destiny Spradlin. And Alan Myers says, you're incorrect, Mr. It's Madison Flores instead, her first and number one on the Lady Eagles. So Hussey will go to the free throw line to shoot two. Kyra Hussey. First one on the way for Kyra. Good. Hussey will get one more. Later on, Brett Perry and the Mangum Tigers will be playing Burns Flat-Dill City. Second free throw, Hussey up and in. His father, Brian Perry, a big fan of Michael in the Morning. That's free plug number one here, if you're keeping track, Dylan. As Burns Flat-Dill City breaks the full court pressure defense, Maxey in front of us. Micaiah looking inside to Flores. Now back up top, Garcia. Pass will go through the hands of Destiny Spradlin, out of bounds. Turnover going to give it back now to Mangum. They lead 6-0, 5-14, quarter number one. Brian Perry, listening to the radio program, said he heard that about killing people with kindness and then tooting and walking away. Apparently that's something that happens quite often at the Perry household. Kyra forcing inside, shot won't go. She'll battle for the rebound, taken away by Schneeberger, and a good job by Grace that time. Lady Eagles still looking for their first points. 4:50 left of the first. They trail 6-0. Mangum pressure all over the floor, and the Lady Eagles done a pretty good job of breaking it so far. Madison Flores now going to back it out and slow it down. Schneeberger here on the near side to Spradlin. Spradlin looks inside. Ball gets tipped. Good hustle there by Garcia to collect it. Now back to Spradlin for three. Halfway down. Wouldn't stay. Rebound put back with the left hand is too hard as Madison Flores had a good look. And here comes the Mangum Lady Tigers and J.C. Nippert. Davenport will get it right side to Pence. Back up top to Jaden, and a reset now for Richards Club. 4:15 left of the first. Mangum on top, 6-0. Inside they'll go to Nicole. Kick back out top, Nippert. J.C.'s three. Front of the iron doesn't go, and the rebound picked free by Grace Schneeberger. Schneeberger now gives it up to a streaking Madison Flores, who's picked up by Dusty Pence. Flores here on the near side to Schneeberger, who's got the shot. Grace won't take it. Now she'll put it on the floor. Stop and reverse to Spradlin. Again, great defense by Mangum. 3:45 and running the first period of play. No points so far. Shot inside for Taylor Garcia. Double team, missed it. Ball kicked out, picked up by Schneeberger. She'll put it on the floor. Going to challenge inside. Shoots it over Sarah Rogers. Misses it. Rogers with the rebound. And a run out now to Kyra. Kyra through traffic. She'll dribble, drive, force, no, foul, yes. And it's going to be a charge called on Kyra Hussey. That'll be the first on Hussey. Two now on Mangum, and a couple of substitutions as Nicole Rogers will come in and J.C. Nippert will sit down. Kyra Hussey takes a seat, and Keely Hussey will come in for the first time this evening. 3:27 left in period number one. Mangum on top, 6-0. Spradlin coming across the timeline. She'll go to Schneeberger. Grace finds Micaiah Maxey wide open underneath the basket for two. And at 3:15 left in quarter number one, that's the first points of the night for Burns Flat-Dill City. Davenport back the other way, over the top. She'll come to Keeley. Now to Pence between the two circles. Dusty back to Jaden. Looking for a cutter inside. Sarah asking for the ball, but it's Pence out high, and they'll step inside the arc from 10. Shot won't go. Rebound Schneeberger in traffic. Grace trying to get her way out of the corner. Does. And here comes a run out now the other way for Madison Flores. Davenport going to get down and be with her, so is Sarah Rogers. Shot comes up short. Rebound Nicole Rogers. Dusty Pence gets the ball. Here she comes. Pence on the left side. Kick Keeley. 15-footer goes Keely Hussey. And Keely Hussey will make it an 8-2 ball game with 2:25 left here in period number one. Run out now on the other end. That's Madison Flores with the left hand. She'll lay it up and in. So Mangum being beat on the defensive end, and Richard not happy about it. 2:20 left in the first. It's an 8-4 ball game. Mangum by 4. We are Classic Hits 97.7.
Mangum Oil and Gas at 1306 North Lewis Tittle offers so many services. From fuel at the C-store to the self-serve car wash, getting propane bottles filled or propane delivered to the home and farm. even U-Haul services. It's no wonder so many folks head to Mangum Oil and Gas, where they say, "Go Tigers."
For top-notch heating and air conditioning service and installation, you can rely on Payne's Heating and Air, serving Southwest Oklahoma and North Texas from their headquarters in Mangum, Oklahoma. With years of experience and hundreds of satisfied customers, call Payne's Heating and Air Conditioning at 799-5130, 799-5130.
2:20 left here in the first period of play. Mangum on top 8-4. And again, Coach Richard Kearney not happy with his club not getting back defensively. They've given up a couple of easy layups to burn Flat-Dill City. So here comes Dusty now in the front court. Pence will go to Keeley. Hussey hit one a moment ago. Back up top to Dusty. Pence near side to Nicole. Rogers looking inside, nothing there. Mangum patient this trip. Now the 17-footer really off the mark there for Jaden Davenport. And the rebound picked off by Burns Flat. Again, Lady Eagles beating Mangum down the floor with a pass over the top from Destiny Spradlin, way too tall, rolls out of bounds. Nobody back there in a blue shirt to get the loose basketball. And here comes Mangum. Minute 50 left in the first period of play. Pence to Nicole, opens, sets, fires, three, front of the iron, no, and a flat-footed rebound picked off by Taylor Garcia. Garcia in trouble, she'll find Flores, and here comes Madison right in front of us. Double team, needs some help, steps through it, got away with it, goes to Garcia, now over the top, Micaiah Maxey. And the pass for two. Micaiah Maxey now with 4 in the ball game, and it's an 8-6 ball game with Mangum up by a pair. 1:25 and running the first period of play. Here on the near side, it's Jaden Davenport. She'll go to Keeley. Hussey throws it right into the hands of a wide-open Madison Flores. The only problem is Flores has got a blue jersey on. So the turnover, going to give it back now to the Lady Eagles, who can tie or take the lead with the 3. They're down by a pair, 8-6 with 1:05 left in quarter number 1. Schneeberger, man, got away with a little stutter step there. They'll leave it on the right side. Maxey, she'll dribble, drive, put up the shot, get fouled by Sarah, and will go to the line to shoot 2. The foul on Sarah Rogers, her first of the evening, and team foul number 3 called on Mangum. Get a couple of free throws, and we'll get 3 new players in the lineup after the first of 2 from Micaiah Maxey. So Richard going to make some substitutions here. Maxey, as we mentioned, an offensive juggernaut Saturday morning in that 7th place ball game against Hobart. She'll miss this one. Got 4 in the ball game. Kyra Hussey back in the ball game. Kiana Dickey will make her first appearance of the night. So does Tatiana James. Setting down Keeley Hussey, Sarah Rogers, and Jaden Davenport. Second free throw on the way here, and this one is good. So Maxey, 1 of 2. And Mangum leads by 1, 8-7. Dusty running the offense now. She'll come into the front court. Pence looks right side. She'll dribble, drive through traffic, fire up a shot, go glass and score. Dusty Pence. And Pence made up her mind she was going to go to the hoop and knock down a pair. She's got 4. Mangum leads it 10-7, down to 35 seconds left in the first period of play. A reset out high now for Micaiah Maxey. Maxey will go inside to Flores. Late pass, a lot of collision, bodies all over the place. Dickey with the steal. Out front, she'll find Pence. Dusty stopping, popping, and traveling. The pop you heard was her running into the defensive effort there of Madison Flores. Flores did not give any ground. 22.2 left in the first. Mangum on top, 10-7. Flores now high over the head of Spradlin in front of us and out of bounds. So the turnover going to give it back now to Mangum. 16.7 left in the first period of play. They lead by 3, 10-7. Let's see if Richard opts to hold for one shot here. We would suspect that he will. Dusty between the 2 circles. She'll come near side to Nicole. Now in the corner, Tatiana James. Dickey behind the arc. Dangerous pass, Nicole with a catch to James. Somebody got to shoot. Dickey, a follow-away jumper for 3. Doesn't get it to go in the first quarter in the books. Mangum on top by 3, 10-7. We're back to Mangum after this on Classic Hits 97.7.
What does it mean to be a Mangum Tiger, you ask? Well, we are one town, one school, and one family. We may be a small town, but we have big dreams and a bright future ahead of us. This is Lori Laughlin from Stockman's Bank, member FDIC, and we are so proud to support the Mangum Tigers.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
For over 4 generations, the Willis family and staff have worked to develop their skills, and with improved technologies, they can assure you of a monument that will stand the test of time. Their award-winning designers, expert stonecutters, layout artists, sandblast sculptors, and installation crew are here to serve you. Visit them online at willisgranite.com. Willis Granite Products, with locations in Granite, Oklahoma City, and Stillwater.
Back in Mangum's second period underway. Mangum with the ball right into your listening and or viewing device. J.C. Nippert, Nicole Rogers, Kiana Dickey, along with Jaden Davenport, Tatiana James, who lost the basketball, all out on the floor for Mangum. And the same 5 out there for Burns Flat-Dill City. Going to try to force it inside. Dickey got a piece of the pass. Maxey there to pick it up. She'll go to Spradlin for 3. And knocking it down from distance is Destiny Spradlin. And with that 3 ball, we're back even at 10. 10-10. We're not talking about a German Shepherd. 7:28 left here in this first half of play. Dickey, little bounce pass to Kyra. She'll split a couple of defenders, get fouled, and will go to the line to shoot 2. So strong and so explosive, Kyra Hussey. That's the first foul of the night on Makia Maxey, and team foul number 2 called on the Lady Eagles. So to the free throw line to shoot 2 will be Kyra Hussey. First one on the way, Hussey got it to go. Kyra will get one more. Hussey 3 of 3 from the line here in his first half of play. Mangum back by 1, 11-10. Second one for Kyra, and Hussey will knock this one down as well. So Hussey met them both, and she's given Mangum a 2-point lead, 12-10. Schneeberger over the top. She'll come here on the near side to Flores. Madison picked up by J.C. Nippert. A reach-in foul going to be called on J.C. That'll be her second, and team foul number 4 called on Mangum. 7:08 left in the first half of play. Eagles inbound, Lady Eagles inbound. They do. Spradlin with a catch. She'll go diagonal over the head of Maxey and out of bounds. That one into the front row of stands. In fact, it almost went into the trash can. Sarah Rogers back into the ball game, and Nicole will set down. So we'll set the 5 now. It's Nippert, Sarah Rogers, Kiana Dickey, Kyra Hussey, and Tatiana James. Nippert into the front court. Minute gone by here in the second. Rogers on the wing, right side. She'll force between a couple of defenders. Missed the shot. Got her own putback, and that goes up and in. Sarah Rogers just outworking everybody on the glass. First 2 of the ball game for Sarah. Mangum on top, 14-10. Over the top, here comes Madison Flores. Flores, a little give and go with Garcia. Ball knocked out of bounds. Good defense by Dickey as Kiana got back late to slap that one away. So Burns Flat-Dill City now down by 4. Maxey going to shoot a 3. Back in the air and doesn't get it to go. Long rebound goes out of bounds. It'll be Mangum basketball. Micaiah had a good look at the basket and couldn't get it to go. And so the Lady Tigers will get it back. Nippert and Kyra coming across the timeline. 6:25 left of the first half of play. Right side, Tatiana sets, fires. Front of the iron doesn't go. Long rebound, Maxey. Dickey battling for it, and boy, they'll collide across the way. Ball out of bounds. They said it was last touch by Kiana. Love Dickey's quickness there to keep that play alive for a moment at least. And again, full court pressure defense by Mangum. Burns Flat-Dill City has done a pretty good job of handling it so far. Flores nearly an over and back. Madison now, the left-handed dribble, and prior to the shot, a foul out high on Sarah Rogers. And that'll be 2 now on Sarah. Team foul number 5 called on Mangum. So Burns Flat-Dill City will inbound underneath their own lid. That's the left end of your listening and or viewing device. Schneeberger looking. Finally finds Spradlin here in the corner. But gets it up top to Maxey. Now they'll reverse it and reset to Garcia. Taylor to Schneeberger. Wants to go baseline right side. Gets cut off by Rogers and Nippert. In traffic, she'll find Spradlin, and her shot will go. Good recognition there on the part of Burns Flat-Dill City. 14-12, 5:45 left in the first half of play. Richard barking at his kids about their defense or lack thereof. They lead by 2. James, corner, right side, Dickey. Should go to Rogers. Sarah, triple teamed. Ball on the floor and taken away by Maxey. Good defense that time by the Lady Eagles. Richard said he would like something matching that on his end of the floor. Open here on the left side is Garcia. She'll cut it to Flores with the left hand. Shot around the rim, didn't get it to go. Rebound going to be taken away by Nippert. JC brings it across the timeline now for the Lady Tigers. She'll hesitate, go inside the arc and find Hussey. Now on the left wing, it's Dickey. Back to Nippert, little ball fake, glass. Shot comes up short, and the rebound taken away by Schneeberger. Good look that time by JC. Couldn't get it to go. 3 minutes have evaporated here in the second. Mangum by a pair, 14-12. Baseball pass here on the near side. And they will go over the top to Flores. Flores, wraparound pass, knocked away by Kyra, and it'll go out of bounds. Mangum cannot get there in time. Here comes Dusty Pence and Nicole Rogers back into the ballgame. Dickey and James setting down for Mangum. They lead 14-12. 4:43 left in the first half of play. Schneeberger inside to Flores. Shot may have been partially blocked by Rogers. Sarah with a rebound and the run out now to Dusty. Double team. Somebody didn't cry wolf from behind. She'll pick up the basketball and go to Kyra. Boy, on the back door, Nicole was there. Nippert for three. Shot won't go. One and done. Blocking out, grabbing the rebound, Taylor Garcia. Garcia to Flores. Coming across the timeline. In her hip pocket, Nicole Rogers. Now the reset out on the wing. Garcia, a little bump and a bang out high, no call. She'll find Schneeberger. And now it is Spradlin. Spradlin going to fire a deep three. Front of the iron, didn't get that one to fall. And the rebound cleared off by Sarah, who goes to Kyra. Out front, she's got Pence. Dusty, dribble, drive, bump, bang, whistle on the floor. A blocking foul, I believe, on Schneeberger. Let's see. And yes, Alan Meyer says you are correct, Mr. Michael. That'll be the first on Schneeberger, and team foul number 3 called on Burns Flat-Dill City as Kayla Staples now comes into the ballgame. First time we have seen Staples here tonight. Inbounds pass caught by Rogers. She'll kick to Pence for three, and Dusty will knock it down. 7 now in the ballgame for Pence. Mangum on top, 17-12, 3:45 left in the first half of play. And ball going to be lost out of bounds, unable to control across the way. Staples, as she was giving chase, and Nicole Rogers was right in her back pocket. So Mangum will get it back with a chance to increase that lead. They're up by 5 here, 17-12. Dusty to Nicole. Down on the left side, Sarah. Back out top, Hussey. Pass may have been intended for Pence. Dusty will get it here. She'll come on the near side to Nicole. Now to Sarah. Rogers, ball fake, thought about the three. She'll go to Pence. Dusty, double team, she walked. Little drop step inside. Give Burns Flat-Dill City credit. They are playing good defense on the interior. Mangum has yet to figure out how to solve it. And they lead by 5, 17-12. 3:20 left here in the first half of play. And the ball lost out of bounds. Sarah made the play, but she was out of bounds, and so it will still be Burns Flat-Dill City's ball. 3:19 left here in this first half of play. Walking it across the timeline will be Madison Flores. Flores looking for some help and finds it out on the right wing. That's Kayla Staples. Staples now gives it up to Destiny Spradlin. Misses the three. Rebound battled for, taken away by Sarah, and she's got numbers. Rogers dribble, drive, glass, and can't get it to roll in. Dusty with a rebound now for Mangum. Pence going to go inside. She'll miss it from point-blank range. Rogers there, and the third time proves to be the charm. Sarah Rogers now with 4, and a timeout going to be taken by Richard. 2:45 left in the half. Mangum 19, Burns Flat-Dill City 12. Classic Hits 97.7.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a four-year university's and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu.
Great tasting hamburgers and Rex Chicken are the mainstays at Melvin's Drive-In in Mangum, but their menu includes so much more. And they're open Tuesday through Saturday, 10 till 2, and Tuesday nights, 5 to 8. And now they cater, too. Enjoy Melvin's soon. Call 782-3711. New owners Steve and Susan Kyle.
Out of the timeout, little give and go, and a foul as Flores couldn't get the shot to go down, and then on the rebound, Kayla Staples will pick up a personal. That'll be her first, and team foul number 4 on the Lady Eagles. By the way, that was a Burns Flat-Dill City timeout. If you're scoring along at home, or if you're like Keith Oberman and you're by yourself. 2:20 left in the first half of play. Pence to Nicole. Rogers looking, nothing there. Back to Dusty. Pence at the free throw line to Hussey. Hussey had the ball slapped free, but Nicole there to pick it up and reset now for the Lady Tigers. Down to 2:05 left in the first half of play. Lob inside Nippert. JC underneath the basket. Give, go. Hussey, glass, no. Rebound tip, tapped a couple of times. Sarah is there. She'll go off the window. That shot won't go down. Ball free out high, and Dusty will reset now for Mangum. Nicole up top. She'll go back to Dusty. Thought about the three. Goes to the free throw line. Now gives up the dribble. Left side to Nippert. Nippert inside Sarah, and this time she'll go glass and score. 6 in the ball game for Sarah. Mangum leads it 21-12. 1:35 left in the first half of play. Here comes Taylor Garcia. Garcia drags the pivot foot and comes to Flores. Now to Maxey up top. Micaiah faking the three. Had the ball popped out of her hands, but picked up there by Kayla Staples. Staples in the corner. And they'll find Flores now over the top. And it's a three ball on the way. Knocked down by Destiny Spradlin. Spradlin with 8 of her club's 15. It's cut to a 6-point lead, 21-15. Mangum on top with $1.05 left in the first half of play. Nicole here on the near side to Dusty. Pence between the two circles. Looking for a cutter inside. Nippert asking for the ball, but it's Rogers up top. Sarah now back to Dusty. Gets a screen from Hussey. Goes inside, and prior to a shot attempt, she got grabbed on the arm. Check the whistle on the Lady Eagles. It'll be on Micaiah Maxey. That'll be her second. And team foul number 5 called on the Lady Eagles as Grace Schneeberger comes back in for Burns Flat-Dill City. Sitting down will be Staples. Kyra Hussey takes a seat for Mangum. And Keely Hussey back in. She'll get the inbounds pass. Set, fire, three. Got it. Keely Hussey. Pass was a little tall for her. She went and got it. Got herself set. Got herself square. Knocked down the three. And now Sarah Rogers going to pick up a cheap foul in the backcourt. That'll be 3 now on Sarah. Team foul number 6 called on Mangum. Richard said something about she's been fouled 14 times inside. You haven't called it once. As to the bench with those 3 personal fouls will go Sarah Rogers. Mangum on top, 24-15. 35 seconds left in the first half of play. Schneeberger being defended by Hussey. Kiana Dickey into the ball game. Dickey playing good defense on the baseline. Shot put up from inside, and it does not fall for Spradlin on the rebound. A jump ball, and the arrow will point the way of the Lady Eagles. 21.7 left in the first half of play. Keely Hussey, Nicole Rogers, J.C. Nippert, Dusty Pence, and Kiana Dickey out on the floor right now for Mangum. Inbounds pass to Garcia. Had the ball tipped away by Nippert, but finally picked up here on the near side by Flores. A reset now with 10 seconds left in the first half of play. Flores at the left hash mark, and she'll go to Maxey, and a timeout going to be taken by the Lady Eagles with 7.3 left in the first half of play. 24-15, Mangum on top. Classic Hits 97.7.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team. That's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Tigers. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has the play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get you to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Ashton Ellis calling that timeout with 7.3 left in the first half of play so she can set up some sort of play for her Lady Eagles of Burns Flat-Dill City. They trailed 24-15. They will inbound across the way. Flores, Garcia, Schneeberger, Spradlin, and Maxey out on the floor. See what they've come up with during the timeout. Maxey, she'll go to Flores. Flores going to spin, throw up the shot off the glass, didn't get it to go. Put back by Spradlin is there, and the half will come to a close. 24-17, Mangum on top by 7 at the end of the first 16 minutes of play. Richard going to let his club go to the locker room, and he's just going to sit here and think about it for a minute. 24 on the board for the Mangum Lady Tigers, 17 for the Lady Eagles of Burns Flat-Dill City. We are at the half on Classic Hits 97.7.
333 Dental Care is an up-to-date dental practice operated by Dr. Dustin Lively and his team in Mangum, professionals who specialize in patient comfort. If you're apprehensive, feel fear or anxiety about dental procedures, know that Dr. Lively offers sedation dentistry, which involves using a sedative medication to help you feel more relaxed and calm during your visit. Call 333 Dental Care at 580-782-2552.
Travis Septic Tank Service can handle everything related to septic tank maintenance and cleaning, including commercial applications. Call Travis Septic Tank Services at 580-782-2384. That's 782-2384. Travis says, go Mangum Tigers.
Farmers and ranchers need feed or supplies? 4E Feed and Supply in Mangum is farm-owned, so they understand your needs for the farm and ranch. They feature bulk feeds for pickup or they'll deliver. Great brands coupled with fast, friendly service. They have gates and panels, vet supplies, and show feeds too. 4E Feed and Supply supports Greer County school sports and ag activities. 425 East Lincoln in Mangum.
The Castle Insurance Agency of Mangum is celebrating 80 years in business and 4 decades of Mangum Tiger and Lady Tiger graduates. The Castle Insurance Agency has had and will continue to have a long-term commitment to support Mangum students on the field and off the field. For auto, home, farm, bonds, crop, oil field, or commercial insurance, please call or stop by the Castle Insurance Agency, 122 South Pennsylvania in Mangum. Call 782-3049. That's 782-3049. The Castle Insurance Agency of Mangum.
All right, welcome back here to Mangum, 24-17 our score. You getting the stanky leg here on the video? We got the stanky leg going on. I mean, come on, yeah. Gotta love this. All right, let's check in with our folks that are watching on OKSports.tv and Facebook Live. David Gordon watching from the Oklahoma City VA Hospital. Love the Lady Tigers. Be ferocious and tear them up. Thanks, David. We appreciate hearing from you. Also, Penny Rosales says, come on, Mangum, you've got this. Jason Cook watching from the Warrior Event Center in Washington, Oklahoma. Go Lady Tigers. And also, good evening to our good friend Mike McAlexander, who's checking it out here as well on Facebook Live and at OKSports.tv. And I don't know, Mike, you want to do the stanky leg? I mean, they got it going on right now. You may be hard-pressed to compete with that. Well, the Mangum Lady Tigers on top by 7, 24-17, but Richard Carney frustrated with his ball club as the half came to a close. Mangum getting good balance in that first half of play. They led 10-7 at the end of one, outscored the Lady Eagles 14-10 in the second period of play. And again, they led it 24-17 at the intermission. Good balance for Richard's club. Dusty Pence was 7 to pace the Lady Tigers. As Sarah Rogers has a half a dozen. Keely Hussey with 5. 4 in the first half for Kyra Hussey and Jaden Davenport with 2. Mangum 4 of 4 from the free throw line in the first half of play. And again, they lead it 24-17. On the other side of the let's first check in with fouls. And look at this, Sarah Rogers, 3 at the intermission. J.C. Nippert has got 2 for Richard Carney's club. On the other side of the ledger, it's 10 for Destiny Spradlin. Spradlin scoring all 10 of the points scored by Burns Flat-Dill City in that second period of play. Spradlin with 10 at the intermission. Micaiah Maxey with 5, and the other 2 coming from Madison Flores. 1 of 2 from the free throw line in the first half of play was Burns Flat-Dill City. And again, Mangum on top 24-17. Foul situation for Ashton Ellis. Maxey, the only player with more than 1 foul at the end of the first half of play. 24-17, Mangum on top by 7. You and I will take a timeout. We'll come back and get ready for the second half of play on Classic Hits 97.7.
Fresh floral arrangements created right here in Mangum are the hallmark of the owners Darlene Bach and Darla Haitley at Flowers Unlimited. Remember, fresh flowers are a very personal, special gift that is so cherished when delivered for birthdays and anniversaries. She might say you shouldn't have, but she'll be delighted you did. Flowers Unlimited. Call the local number 580-782-2122 in Mangum.
Buy your Mangum Tiger Spirit clothing from locally owned CJ's Tiger Specialty Shop, where you'll find the best selection, quality, and the lowest prices. Greer County items, too. They'll design something especially for your group. CJ's is your one-stop Mangum School Spirit Shop, 1 block south of the high school, Mangum, Oklahoma.
Friends, you need to take care of your eyes. Have regular checkups. Make an appointment with Dr. Michael Geiger Eye Care in Altus, and now there's a Geiger Eye Care in Frederick. Dr. Michael Geiger and Sons, Seth and Bryce, well, they're good at what they do, so get your eyes checked. Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick, proud to support Southwest Oklahoma youth in sports, in the classroom, in the showroom, whatever. That's Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick. Mike, Seth, and Bryce Geiger, 580-482-1756.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
At the half, Mangum on top, 24-17, homecoming tonight here in Mangum as the Lady Tigers lead the Lady Eagles at the intermission. Of course, we've got the boys game to follow, and then we will be in Lawton tomorrow afternoon and evening as it will be coaches versus cancer. Mangum Lady Tigers and Tigers will do battle with Indiahoma. The girls game will start at 4:20 with the boys game to follow after that girls contest. And again, that will be at the Great Plains Coliseum in Lawton. You are encouraged to wear pink and support the fight against cancer. Second half coming up here, 24-17. Mangum on top by 7. And we're back after this for the second half on Classic Hits 97.7.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Steve Martin support high school sports. Mickey and Steve offer insurance for property, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Phone 580-782-3827.
When it comes to funeral homes, there are several to choose from, but choosing a funeral home that is locally owned offers the advantage of the local owners who are involved right here in the community, helping you during your time of need. Greer Funeral Home owners Carson and Stacy Van Zant are perfect examples of owners who offer that family-like connection that you'd expect from a friend and a neighbor. Greer Funeral Home in Mangum and Granite, providing dignity and respect.
The Hamburger Inn in Mangum continues to be that special place people have enjoyed for generations. Good food prepared by your neighbors in a laid-back atmosphere where you really feel at home. Breakfast, lunch specials daily, and the famous fish fry every Friday night. Or a great steak dinner on Saturday night. But you guys know about the Hamburger Inn in Mangum. We'll see you there.
All right, thank you, sir. And we are back. Second half about to tip off here on Classic Hits 97.7. Third period brought to us by 333 Dental. And it'll be Mangum ball on the left end of your listening and or viewing device. Dusty Pence, J.C. Nippert, Kyra Hussey, and it'll be Rogers squared, Nicole and Sarah. Nicole with the ball. Mangum on top. Get the 5 for Burns Flat-Dill City in a moment. Nippert behind the arc on the right side. She'll go back now to Dusty and get it. Coming out, Hussey between the two circles. Right side open. Nippert won't take the shot, puts it on the floor. Now we'll go baseline to Sarah, who puts it up and in. Sarah Rogers now with 8 in the ball game. Mangum extends the lead, 26-17. Flores, the inbounds pass. It's Taylor Flores, or Madison Flores rather, Micaiah Maxey, Taylor Garcia, Grace Schneeberger, and Destiny Spradlin out on the floor for Burns Flat-Dill City. Spradlin trying to save that one from going out of bounds. Does, and Sarah going to take it away from Mangum. She'll go to Kyra. Hussey between the two circles, slowing it down now to Dusty. Pence comes near side to JC. Up top, Sarah. 6:50 left here in the third. Nippert fakes the shot, goes inside, glass, and got it. Nice move by JC Nippert on the baseline left side. Nippert and her club leads it 28-17. Maxie may have gotten away with a walk. She'll come in the front court to Nippert. The ball goes off of her legs and out of bounds. It will still be Burns Flat-Dill City with the ball. 6:36 left here in the third period of play. And the inbounds pass to the backcourt comes here to Madison Flores. Flores to the top. Spradlin, 3-ball, got it. Look at, man, Destiny Spradlin. Keeping her club in the ball game all by herself. 28-20. It's Mangum on top by 8. Spradlin, 13 of the 20 now for the Lady Eagles of Burns Flat-Dill City. Nippert on the right side. JC back up top to Sarah. Now Pence sets, fires 3. That's going to be off the mark. Oh, it went glass and scored. Dusty Pence. From our angle, we were right behind the shot. Looked like she's going to miss it. Went off the window. She's got 10. Spradlin now back the other way. Cut off by Kyra. Great defense inside. Now they'll go to Schneeberger. Grace from point-blank range. And the first 2 of the ball game for Grace Schneeberger. 31-22. 5:40 left here in the third. Being brought to you by 333 Dental. Up top, Kyra between the 2 circles. Picked up by Maxie. Kyra giving up the dribble. Popping out, getting it. Nicole. Gets a screen from Sarah, sets, looks at 3, front of the iron doesn't go. How about the rebound by Sarah Rogers? Talk about the long arm of the law. How about that's the long arm of the rebound? Dusty down at the right hash mark. Should come up top to Nicole. Or Sarah, rather. Back to Dusty. Dusty, little bounce pass out high. And Sarah will have to reset now for the Lady Tigers. 3 minutes gone by here in this third period of play. Nicole open for 3, won't take the shot. Gets a huge screen. Go inside to Kyra. Ball bobbled. Picked up by Sarah. She'll get called for a foul or walk or what do we got? Oh, we got a foul. Foul going to be called on Taylor Garcia. That'll be her first foul of the night on Garcia and number 1 on Burns Flat-Dill City. In the second half, they called it on Schneeberger instead. That's her second. So we'll take it away from Garcia and give it to Schneeberger. Here's the 3 on the way for Nicole, and it goes. Nicole Rogers with her first field goal of the night. Mangum has extended the lead now to a dozen, 34-22. Back the other way, Spradlin, nice bounce pass inside. That is an easy 2 there for Taylor Garcia. Unselfish play there by Destiny Spradlin. Spradlin on the assist. Her club trails by 10, 34-24. Little backdoor to Sarah from Nicole. Got it to go. Sarah Rogers now in double figures with 10. Mangum leads it by a dozen, 36-24. Across the timeline, here comes Spradlin and company in a hurry. She looked inside. Schneeberger, tough catch, bobbled the ball, and then lost it out of bounds, and it will be Mangum basketball. So she made the catch originally, but then had a hard time hanging on to it, and it rolls out of bounds. Substitution now. Tatiana James into the ballgame for Richard Carney's club. Midway point, quarter number 3. Brought to you by 333 Dental. Nicole, left side. Going to pop it back out high, and Maxie with a steal. Micaiah, the run out. She'll stop and roll to a stop, and then get called for a charge! Micaiah Maxie's 3rd of the night. And team number 2 called on Burns Flat-Dill City. Substitution now into the ballgame. Melody Julian. Maxie will sit down. Kiana Dickey going to come in for Mangum, and it'll be Nicole Rogers taking a seat. 3:50 left here in the third. Lady Tigers by a dozen. 36-24. Across the timeline, Dusty. She'll come near side to Tatiana. James open for a 3, won't take it. Looks for somebody to give it up to. Now gets a screen from Kyra. Tatiana between the 2 circles to Dusty. They'll reverse Kiana Dickey. Hussey going to pop out, get it. She had Pence inside. Dusty the catch in traffic. Turns, spins, shoots, scores. A dozen now for Dusty Pence. And I'm telling you, every time Pence scores points, Mangum wins. I love the fact that she puts the ball in the basket. Back the other way, Burns Flat-Dill City trying to answer with 3:10 left here in the third. Little dump pass inside, and the foul going to be called on Kyra. And she was battling Taylor Garcia. That foul on Hussey, her second. And team foul number 1 on Mangum in the second half. Lady Tigers trying to break into double digits in victories. They come into the ball game with a record of 9-4. Lead here with 3:05 left in the third. Skip pass, right side, Spradlin. Got to put a hand in her face, and Dickey did. You can hear Richard say, stay on her. But Spradlin open for three, fakes the shot, goes inside the arc, and then had the ball knocked out of her hands. Good defense by Kiana. Dusty out of the pack. Pence, little dribble drive down the right side. She'll go to James. Tatiana finds Hussey at the right elbow. Kyra going to put it on the floor, split a couple of defenders, and lose the ball out of bounds. She thought she got fouled. Ball sailed out of bounds. She had Pence out on the wing, but the pass went awry. Turnover now gives it back to Flat-Dill City. 2:35 and running here in the third. Mangum on top by 14, 38-24. Baseball pass over the top. Yep, stepping out of bounds across the way, Taylor Garcia. College, here comes Keely Hussey now into the ball game, and Dusty Pence will set down. College basketball coming up tomorrow with the Oklahoma State Cowboys and the Oklahoma Sooners. Cowboys taking on Iowa State, and the Sooners will do battle with Texas. Cowboys and Cyclones at 5, and the Sooners and the Longhorns at 7. Three ball fired up by James. Tatiana shot no good. Rebound, Madison Flores. Flores coming across the timeline, finds help by Garcia, and now we'll get it right back. Skip pass here on the near side to Spradlin. Spradlin with 13 in the ball game, including 10 in that second period of play. Julian in the corner, had the ball knocked out of her hands. Great defense by Kyra Hussey. And now Hussey and Melody Julian will get tied up, and we'll get a jump ball, and they're going to point the way. Nope. Called a foul on Julian instead. That'll be the first on Melody, and team foul number 3 called on Flat-Dill City. Substitution now, J.C. Nippert back into the ballgame for Mangum. And Nicole Rogers will sit down. Kyra Hussey, Keely Hussey, J.C. Nippert, Tatiana James, and Kiana Dickey out on the floor for Mangum. We'll give and go there. Nothing doing for Nippert. Now the reverse right side to Keely. Minute 35 left here in the third period of play. Keely in the corner. Dickey. Kiana, line drive 3. Shot too strong. Rebound James up top to Kyra. Had Nippert inside. Didn't get her the ball. Melody Julian out high. Picking up Hussey. Now to James. At the left elbow. That's Nippert. Minute 15 left here in the third period of play. Mangum on top. 38-24. Dickey, top of the arc. Near side should come to Kyra. Little bounce pass to James. Tatiana yet to get her shot figured out here this evening. She'll go to Keely. Keely, dribble, drive, gets double teamed, and now a reach-in foul going to be called, much to the chagrin of Grace Snaberger. And that'll be the third of the night on Snaberger. And team foul number 4 called on Flat-Dill City in the second half. So Keely will go to the line to shoot a couple. Hussey with 5 points on the night. First free throw, no good. Keely will get one more. Substitutions now. Snaberger setting down for Flat-Dill City. Kayla Staples back in. Kyra Hussey going to sit down for Mangum. And checking into the ballgame for the Lady Tigers, Jade Laughlin. Second free throw, no good. Keely missed them both. Taking a page from the Oklahoma City Thunder, who shot 64% for the free throw line last night in that 10-point overtime loss to the LA Lakers. Spradlin battling Tatiana for the ball, and James with a steal, but then fell down and lost it, and a reset now to Julian. She wanted to go baseline. Ball slapped out of her hands. Good defense there by Kiana. Picked up by Nippert, and JC now to Keely. 35 seconds left here in the third period of play. It's been brought to you by 333 Dental. James, right side to Keely. Now up top. You'll find a reversal from Dickey to James. Shot came up short. Flat-footed rebound collected by Staples. 15 seconds left here in the third period of play. Madison Flores into the front court. She'll draw the double team. Just kind of dribbled right into it. Now in trouble in the corner. She'll find Melody Julian. Julian throws a pass inside, but unable to hold on to it. Destiny Spradlin. And the turnover going to give it back now to Mangum. 5.1 left here in the third. Nippert trying to beat the clock. She'll come flying across the half-court line, throw it up from 35 and come up short. We've played 3. Mangum leads it 38-24. The fourth is coming up. Stick and stay. Classic Hits 97.7.
Taking care of your family is easy and convenient at the JCMH Family Care Medical Clinic in Mangum. Located at 114 South Lewis Tittle in Mangum, Dr. Lonnie Perryman and nurse practitioner Patty Burks provide a comprehensive, full-service family practice, including care for children and adults, including geriatrics. Call 782-3393 for appointments at the JCMH Family Care Medical Clinic in Mangum.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
Jamie's Auto Sales in Mangum is Tiger proud. When you need a reliable used vehicle, just visit Jamie's Auto Sales at 129 North Lewis Tittle Avenue in Mangum. Owner Jamie Turner has many years of experience in the auto sales business. Jamie or Lacey Del Tepper will help arrange financing through area banks and credit unions. Get a good vehicle and save money at Jamie's Auto in Mangum.
All right, we're off to the fourth quarter of play. Mangum on top, 38-24. It'll be Burns Flat-Dill City with the basketball to begin the fourth frame. Doing a little Billie Jean, which you can hear with Michael in the morning. Monday through Friday mornings from 6 to 9, right here on Classic Hits 97.7. So it's Burns Flat-Dill City with the ball. They play on the right end of your listening and or viewing device. Our fourth quarter brought to us by Great Plains Bank. Julian inside. Shot didn't go for Melody. Cleared off by Kyra. And here come the Lady Tigers. Hussey out there with Dusty Pence, who has the ball right now. Jade Laughlin, Sarah Rogers, and Nicole Rogers. Mangum on the left end of your listening and or viewing device. Good look inside to Sarah. Little drop step. Shot didn't go down for her. Got her own rebound. Put it up a second time. And this one will go in. A dozen in the ball game now for Sarah. 40-24. Mangum on top by 16. Here comes Madison Flores into the front court to Julian. She'll go right side now to Taylor Garcia. Back to Julian. Shot doesn't go. Rebound collected by Kyra. She'll get hounded by Destiny Spradlin. And now Spradlin going to get called for a blocking foul. On Destiny, that'll be her first of the night. And team foul number 5 called on Burns Flat-Dill City in this second half of play. So again, Mangum trying to go 10-4 on the year. Means they lead 40-24. Minute gone by here in the fourth period of play. Laughlin up high. Jade in the corner. She'll go to Pence. Dusty. Well, Nicole Rogers begging for the basketball, and they don't get it to her. On the baseline, it's Hussey, and Kyra going to put it up. Shot wouldn't have counted. She walked. Took an extra little bunny hop in there, and the turnover going to give it back now to Burns Flat-Dill City. 6:50 left in the ball game. Kayla Staples the inbound, does. Middle of the floor, she'll find Madison Flores. Spradlin out top. Destiny trying to go on the weak side to Taylor Garcia. Mangum got back defensively. Poor pass. Ball goes out of bounds. And the Lady Tigers will get it back. 6:43 left in the ball game. Across the timeline, here comes Dusty Pence. Pence on the near side to Nicole. Had Laughlin outside behind the arc. Couldn't get her the ball. Hussey asked for it. Now she'll reset. It's a physical matchup between her and Melody Julian. They've been banging on one another pretty good. There's a steal now and a run out for Spradlin. She'll stop and pop and miss the shot. Got fouled from behind by Nicole. And on her, that'll be the first. And team number 2 on Mangum in the second half of play. So Destiny Spradlin to the free throw line. Burns Flat-Dill City has tried 2 free throws up until this point. Spradlin will get 2 right now. Looks like Keely Hussey will come in after the first of 2 from Spradlin. First one on the way for Destiny. Good. Spradlin will get 1 more. 14 now in the ball game for Destiny Spradlin. Laughlin sitting down. Keely Hussey back into the ball game. Second free throw on the way here. And Spradlin will not get that one to stay down. Sarah Rogers battling for the rebound will come away with a loose basketball. Should go to Dusty now here on the near side. Pence. Back up top to Sarah. Now wide open left wing. 3 ball on the way. Hussey and Keeley will knock it down. Keely Hussey now with 8 in the ball game, including a couple of threes. Mangum leads it 43-25 on the inbounds play. A foul going to be called on Keely. And she will get hooked up on the near side with Kayla Staples. That'll be 3 on Mangum and the first on Keely here in the ball game. Inbounds pass caught by Flores. Flores into the front court. Now stops, needs some help. Should go to Spradlin. Spradlin runs the offense near side to Kayla Staples. Good defense this trip by Mangum. They're really forcing things way away from the basket. At the free throw line here, Taylor Garcia. She'll go to Flores. Now looks inside. Julian off the window. And a good give and go that time. First two of the ball game for Melody Julian. She's in the scoring column. And it's 43-27. You can hear Ashton Ellis to our right telling her club to D up. 43-27. Mangum leading at the 5-minute mark of quarter number 4. Pence sets, fires, three, got it, and got fouled on the play. And Dusty with a chance at a rare old-fashioned 4-point play. Kayla Staples will pick up her second. That'll be team foul number 6 called on Burns Flat-Dill City. And actually, it was after the shot, so Mangum will get the basketball. So no free throw, they just get the ball. How about that? Keeley the inbound. Gotta watch that 5-second count. Tick, tick, tick. Now Sarah will get it on the left side. Rogers resets Pence. Our fourth quarter brought to us by Great Plains Bank. 4:50 left here in the ball game. Skip pass right side, open for three. Nicole, air ball. Flat-footed rebound, Madison Flores. Flores, she'll come here on the near side, and a timeout going to be taken by Burns Flat-Dill City with 4:40 left of the ball game. They trail 46-27. Classic Hits 97.7.
Mangum Oil and Gas at 1306 North Lewis Tittle offers so many services. From fuel at the C-store to the self-serve car wash, getting propane bottles filled or propane delivered to the home and farm, even U-Haul services. It's no wonder so many folks head to Mangum Oil and Gas, where they say, "Go Tigers."
For top-notch heating and air conditioning service and installation, you can rely on Payne's Heating. For top-notch heating and air conditioning service and installation, you can rely on Payne's Heating and Air, serving Southwest Oklahoma and North Texas from their headquarters in Mangum, Oklahoma. With years of experience and hundreds of satisfied customers, call Payne's Heating and Air Conditioning at 799-5130, 799-5130.
All right, let's give you a game reset now. Mangum on top with 4:40 left of the ball game, 46-27. 2 timeouts left on the board for Burns Flat-Dill City, 4 for the Lady Tigers. The arrow pointing their way. 3 team fouls against Mangum, 6 against the Lady Eagles. They have the ball on the right end of your listening and or viewing device. Melody Julian in the corner, skips it over the top. Good catch for Madison Flores. Shot doesn't go down. Keeps the rebound alive, but Kyra Hussey there to take it away from Mangum, and now they have numbers. Hussey back the other way. Bounce pass, wraparound, Pence, Dusty Glass. Shot spins in and out. Rebound loose on the floor. We'll get a collision. Ball going to go out of bounds. Last touch by Kyra Hussey, and Burns Flat-Dill City will get it back. Fourth quarter being brought to you by Great Plains Bank. Micaiah Maxey now back into the ball game for the Lady Eagles. She had set for quite a while, had 3 personal fouls. So Maxey back in. 46-27, midway point, quarter number 4. Into the front court, and here comes Flores. Madison, a little wraparound pass to Maxey. Ball lost out of bounds, and Mangum will get it back. So the Lady Tigers up 46-27 with 3:57 left of the ball game. And again, a reminder for you, more basketball tomorrow afternoon and evening. We'll tip it off at about 4:20 as Mangum will do battle with Indiahoma in a girls' game, and then the boys to follow from both schools. Kitty Hussey going to get tied up across the way. The arrow going to point the way of Mangum. Lady Tigers will get it back. Nicole Rogers sitting down. J.C. Nippert back in. Coaches versus Cancer tomorrow over there at the Great Plains Coliseum. Wear pink and make a donation to the American Cancer Society. They will be passing the hat. 3:35 and running here in the fourth period of play. Kitty Hussey getting a screen out high. Now she'll back it off and reset. Hussey. Double team, finds Pence. Dusty inside, little drop step, nice move, shot didn't go. On the rebound, a foul going to be called on Sarah. So Rogers with the push on the rebound, and that'll be number 4 of the afternoon on Sarah. Well, actually evening now, isn't it? And team foul number 4 called on Mangum in the second half. 3:20 left of the ball game. Madison Flores walks it across the timeline. Clock certainly the ally of the Lady Tigers. Garcia couldn't handle the pass inside. Taylor going to turn it over and give it back now to Mangum. Tatiana James going to come in. And Sarah will sit down with those 4 fouls. Again, would not appear the game is in doubt, so 19-point lead with 3:10 left of the ball game. And Richard has the luxury of setting Sarah on the bench. Dusty to the right elbow, 15-footer, rattled in and out, didn't stay down. And the rebound will get a foul. Keely Hussey, she grabbed the arm of Taylor Garcia. That'll be 2 on Keely. Team foul number 5 called on Mangum in the second half. Exactly 3 minutes left of the ball game. Fourth quarter brought to you by Great Plains Bank. Madison Flores, who looks exhausted, gets it into the front court. They go to Taylor Garcia, now to Maxey. Micaiah for 3, front of the iron, no. Long rebound, tipped, and finally going to be collected by Spradlin, and then she'll throw it over the head of Melody Julian. It'll go out of bounds. Here comes Kiana Dickey now for the Lady Tigers. Dickey will check in, and Dusty will sit down. By the way, if you're interested in such things, I just got a note here. There will be a total lunar eclipse tomorrow night. Total lunar eclipse. That's some exciting stuff there, kids. If you're an astronomer. And even if you're not, still kind of cool. Mangum now running a weave out high, willing to run some clock here with 2:20 left of the ball game. It's Tatiana James out high, getting a screen from Nippert. JC got there late. Yep, she was moving. That was an easy call for Alan Meyer across the way. Third foul of the night on JC. Team foul number 6 called on Mangum in the second half. Tristan Walter now will come in for the first time tonight for the Lady Eagles. Madison Flores will sit down. 2:18 left of the ball game. Mangum 46-27. Kind of got it on cruise control right now as they will get win number 10 of the season. Lady Eagles look to fall to 0-13. Maxey with another shot from 3. This won't go. Long rebound, Kyra. Out front, she'll go to James, and Tatiana will slow it down. James normally would take that ball inside, but again with a big lead. Mangum willing to slow things down now. Hussey from about 10. Shot doesn't go. Nippert with a rebound. JC will kick it back out top to Keeley. Now here comes Kiana. Dickey to Kyra. 1:40 left of the ball game. Boys from both schools coming up next. Brings Flat-Dill City and Mangum. Skip pass. Goes to Kiana. Dickey dribble, drive, shot doesn't go. And Spradlin on the rebound. Destiny coming out of the pack will hand it off to Maxey. Micaiah with the push into the front court. Hounded by Keely Hussey. Maxey kicks it left side, Garcia. And that one bounced off the bum that time of Melody Julian. Reset by Julian underneath the basket. Flores, and why she didn't take that shot is beyond me. Spradlin will come up with a loose basketball. Little bounce pass to Julian, stepping in Nippert for the steal, and JC going to come across the timeline, cut off by Spradlin. Now gives it up to Kyra. Minute left of the ball game. In the corner, Dickey, line drive 3, shot way too strong. Rebound Keeley. Hussey, she'll attack, go inside, get fouled, and go to the line to shoot 2. See if this is on Destiny. Spradlin. It is. Second of the night on Spradlin. Team foul number 7 called on Burns Flat-Dill City. Jade Laughlin will come in after the first of 2 from Keely Hussey. Hussey 0 for 2 from the free throw line in the ball game. Hussey first, no good. Keely now 0 for 3 from the line. She's got a couple of three-pointers though. Kyra Hussey setting down. Substitution for the Lady Eagles as well, as Leela Bland will come into the ball game. And Taylor Garcia will sit down. Second free throw, Hussey got it to go. Keely with her first from the foul line and has 9 points. Also into the ball game for the first time tonight, Morgan Loudermilk for Burns Flat-Dill City. 40 seconds left. Fourth quarter been brought to you by Great Plains Bank. Mangum on their way to the 10th win of the year. Melody Julian couldn't handle the pass. Tried to save it from going out of bounds. Did to Keely Hussey, and Hussey will knife her way through traffic. Go to Kiana. Dickey back out top. Laughlin 3-ball. Shot doesn't go. Ball tipped out of bounds, and it was Loudermilk who touched it last. So Mangum will get it back with 24.6 left of the ball game. Nippert to inbound, left of us. JC looking for a cutter. She'll go to Keeley, back to Nippert, off her leg, picked up by Laughlin. She'll go to Keeley, wide open underneath the basket. Tatiana, James shot didn't go down. Loudermilk with the rebound, just a freshman. She is going to be a force before all is said and done. Loudermilk now to Bland. Bland over the top to Maxey. Inside Loudermilk. Shot doesn't go. Rebound Julian at the buzzer. It would have counted had it gone. It didn't. And it didn't matter. 47-27. Your final score. The Mangum Lady Tigers win it tonight by 20 over the Lady Eagles of Burns Flat-Dill City. 47-27 your final score. And back with your totals after this on Classic Hits 97.7.
What does it mean to be a Mangum Tiger, you ask? Well, we are one town, one school, and one family. We may be a small town, but we have big dreams and a bright future ahead of us. This is Lori Laughlin from Stockman's Bank, member FDIC, and we are so proud to support the Mangum Tigers.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
For over 4 generations, the Willis family and staff have worked to develop their skills, and with improved technologies, they can assure you of a monument that will stand the test of time. Their award-winning designers, expert stonecutters, layout artists, sandblast sculptors, and installation crew are here to serve you. Visit them online at willisgranite.com. Willis Granite Products, with locations in Granite, Oklahoma City, and Stillwater.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
Mangum Lady Tigers now 10-4 on the year after they win by 20 tonight over Burns Flat-Dill City. Final score 47-27. Great defensive effort by Mangum in that second half of play. They only surrendered 10 points in the final 16 minutes, including 3 in that fourth quarter of play, and they win it by 20. 47-27, 15 in the victory for Dusty Pence. Also in double figures, Sarah Rogers. She wound up with a dozen. 9 on the night for Keely Hussey. 4 for Kyra Hussey. 3 on the evening for Nicole Rogers, and 2 apiece for J.C. Nippert and Jaden Davenport. Mangum 5 of 8 from the free throw line. The Hussey sisters were the only 2 players to shoot free throws tonight, as Kyra was 4 for 4. Keeley was 1 for 4. Mangum wins it 47-27, 14 in the loss for Destiny Spradlin. 10 of those came in the second period of play as she single-handedly trying to keep her club in the contest. Micaiah Maxey wound up with 5, and then 2 apiece. Madison Flores, Taylor Garcia, Grace Schneeberger, and Melody Julian. 2 of 4 from the foul line was Burns Flat-Dill City. They are now 0-13 on the year. Mangum wins it 47-27. Second half of our doubleheader coming up. We invite you to stick and stay. It's the Eagles and the Tigers coming up on Classic Hits 97.7.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a 4-year university's and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu.
Great tasting hamburgers and Rex Chicken are the mainstays at Melvin's Drive-In in Mangum, but their menu includes so much more. And they're open Tuesday through Saturday, 10 till 2, and Tuesday nights, 5 to 8. And now they cater, too. Enjoy Melvin's soon. Call 782-3711. New owners Steve and Susan Kyle.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team. That's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Tigers. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has the play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get you to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
333 Dental Care is an up-to-date dental practice operated by Dr. Dustin Lively and his team in Mangum, professionals who specialize in patient comfort. If you're apprehensive, feel fear or anxiety about dental procedures, know that Dr. Lively offers sedation dentistry, which involves using a sedative medication to help you feel more relaxed and calm during your visit. Call 333 Dental Care at 580-782-2552.
Travis Septic Tank Service can handle everything related to septic tank maintenance and cleaning, including commercial applications. Call Travis Septic Tank Services at 580-782-2384. That's 782-2384. Travis says, "Go Mangum Tigers."
Farmers and ranchers need feed or supplies? 4E Feed and Supply in Mangum is farm-owned, so they understand your needs for the farm and ranch. They feature bulk feeds for pickup or they'll deliver. Great brands coupled with fast, friendly service. They have gates and panels, vet supplies, and show feeds too. 4E Feed and Supply supports Greer County school sports and ag activities. 425 East Lincoln in Mangum.
Classic Hits 97.7, second half of our doubleheader set to unfold here on 97.7, OKSports.tv, and also on Facebook Live. It's Classic Hits 97.7, where you can also hear Michael in the morning, 6 to 9, Monday through Friday. That is free plug number 5. Thank you, Dylan, for keeping track. Our pregame show being brought to us by the Stockman's Bank here on Classic Hits 97.7. We get set for the Mangum Tigers coming in with a record 9-4. They will take on a Ryan Kalk-led squad that is 1-14 on the season. And again, we had a chance to see last weekend Flat-Dill City over there at the 10th annual Merit Classic. And they've got some kids that are athletic. So again, much like Richard's team in the girls' game when the Lady Tigers won by 20, you need to do a little, Bachman-Turner overdrive, and you need to go out and take care of business and get the victory here this evening against the Eagles of Flat-Dill City. Second half of our doubleheader coming up. Stick and Stay pregame show brought to you by Stockman's Bank. And we're back to Mangum. The starting lineups in the opening tap after this on Classic Hits 97.7.
The Castle Insurance Agency of Mangum is celebrating 80 years in business and 4 decades of Mangum Tiger and Lady Tiger graduates. The Castle Insurance Agency has had and will continue to have a long-term commitment to support Mangum students on the field and off the field. For auto, home, farm, bonds, crop, oil field, or commercial insurance, please call or stop by the Castle Insurance Agency, 122 South Pennsylvania in Mangum. Call 782-3049. That's 782-3049. The Castle Insurance Agency of Mangum.
Fresh floral arrangements created right here in Mangum are the hallmark of the owners Darlene Bach and Darla Haitley at Flowers Unlimited. Remember, fresh flowers are a very personal, special gift that is so cherished when delivered for birthdays and anniversaries. She might say you shouldn't have, but she'll be delighted you did. Flowers Unlimited. Call the local number 580-782-2122 in Mangum.
Buy your Mangum Tiger Spirit clothing from locally owned CJ's Tiger Specialty Shop, where you'll find the best selection, quality, and the lowest prices. Greer County items, too. They'll design something especially for your group. CJ's is your one-stop Mangum School Spirit Shop, 1 block south of the high school, Mangum, Oklahoma.
Friends, you need to take care of your eyes. Have regular checkups. Make an appointment with Dr. Michael Geiger Eye Care in Altus, and now there's a Geiger Eye Care in Frederick. Dr. Michael Geiger and Sons, Seth and Bryce, they're good at what they do, so get your eyes checked. Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick, proud to support Southwest Oklahoma youth in sports, in the classroom, in the showroom, whatever. That's Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick, Mike, Seth, and Bryce Geiger, 580-482-1756.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Steve Martin support high school sports. Mickey and Steve offer insurance for property, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Phone 580-782-3827.
Second half of our doubleheader set to unfold here on Classic Hits 97.7. And the starting five for Ryan Conk's club will include Isaac Tubbs, who is a marvelous athlete. Tubbs, a junior, will be joined by freshman Jacob Flores. Also getting the start tonight, Colt Adams. He is a junior. Donovan Webb, a senior, and another senior, Landon Ringo, for the Eagles in their road blue uniforms with the white numerals and the red trim. So it's Tubbs, Flores, and Adams, Webb, and Ringo, the starting five for the Burns Flat-Dill City Eagles. Trey Dickey getting the start tonight for the Mangum Tigers. He will be joined by Brett Perry. Also getting the start here this evening, Colton Laughlin, Brooks Cross, and Jet McAlexander will round out the starting five for head coach Chad Hussey. So again, it'll be McAlexander, Perry, and Laughlin, along with Brooks Cross and Trey Dickey. Mangum in their home white uniforms with the black outlined numerals and the orange and black trim. They'll matriculate on the right end of your listening device in this first half of play. Mangum Tiger, by the way, tonight has brought his drum. I don't know that we've had the drum here all season long. All right. Getting fired up with the drum tonight. We like that. Reminds me of Todd Rundgren. I don't want to work. I just want to bang on the drum all day. Thank you. A song conveniently enough that you might hear with Michael in the morning. Morning radio the way it should be. 6 to 9, Monday through Friday on Classic Hits 97.7. That's just 6 now. Come on, man. Don't be exaggerating over there. Dylan Fox hitting a tally thing like there's a lot going on. There isn't. All right, so it'll be Tubbs and Cross at the jump center. 8 minutes up on the clock. And the tap going to be controlled by Burns Flat-Dill City. And we are underway. Thank you for joining us on Classic Hits 97.7, on our Facebook Live page, Classic Hits 97.7, and on OKSports.tv. Tubbs off the dribble penetration, goes inside, forces, shot doesn't go, put back high off the window, and it's up and in for Donovan Webb. So Webb with the first two of the ball game, and it's a 2-0 lead early on for the Eagles. McAlexander left hash mark to Dickey. He'll go with the left elbow to Colton from 15. Laughlin shot no good, and the rebound taken away by Colt Adams. Adams now going to hand it off to the playmaking freshman, Jacob Flores. Flores and company obviously will try to shorten this ball game and run clock as much as they can. The ball slapped out of bounds. Good anticipation there by Colton as they try to go into the corner to Colt Adams. But again, Ryan Conk will shorten the ball game the best that he can and keep this from turning into a track meet, because Mangum can score points in a hurry. 2 more, though, for Donovan Webb. Webb now with 4 in the early going, and the Eagles lead it 4-0. Quickly the other way, Laughlin. Colton sets, fires 3, front of the iron, no. Flores with a rebound, lost it. McAlexander from his backside will go to Cross. Brooks attacks, goes inside and lays it up and in. Brooks Cross. First 2 of the ball game for Mangum. And the Tigers trail 4-2, 6:40, and running in quarter number 1. Flores, he'll glide to a stop, go to out top to Colt Adams. Back to Flores, try to force one inside. Perry with a steal, run out now, McAlexander, jet around Ringo, shot doesn't go, rebound lost out of bounds. Ringo was standing out of bounds when he touched it. Quick substitution now. Henry Lopez will come in. Jet McAlexander will sit down after the whirling dervish shot a moment ago. Chad Hussey, a little conversation, going to coach him up. Son, that looks like a great play if you're doing NBA 2K, but no, not out here. There's Dickey for 3. Back of the iron, didn't get that one to go on the right side. And the rebound going to be tracked down in the corner by Donovan Webb. By the way, next dead ball, McAlexander will come back in. Isaac Tubbs going to force one over Brooks Cross. Comes up short. Laughlin with a rebound, wants to run. Colton out front, dribble, drive, right side. He'll stop, put it up from 10, and knock it down. Colton Laughlin. So Laughlin will tie things at 4. That's the kind of ball game Mangum wants, up and down the floor. Meantime, the slow-down pace of Burns Flat-Dill City. Flores between the 2 circles. A give and go from Webb. Nothing doing there. Back out top. And a reset now to Colt Adams. 5:40 left of the first. Flores picked up by Perry. Tries to go around him with the left hand. Hands it off to Ringo. And Landon going to reset out near the timeline. And again, this is the obvious play of the Eagles of Burns Flat-Dill City. They're going to run clock as much as they can here this evening. and shorten the ball game, and we've seen it a couple of times. Mangum going to grab rebounds, turn, and fly to the offensive end. So a tale of two cities, if you will. Ball tipped into the backcourt, tracked down by Lopez. Henry had it knocked out of his hands. Mangum will retain possession. McAlexander back into the ball game, and Lopez will set back down. Henry says, I just broke a sweat. So it'll be McAlexander out there along with Dickey, Laughlin, Perry, and the final member of that 4-5 out there, Brooks Cross. Cross will go to Perry. Brett inside from 10, little floater. Didn't get the shot to go down. Inside position to Laughlin. His putback won't count. We'll get a foul and a push called on Colton. Laughlin's like, I thought I got pushed. First on Colton, and team got number 1 called on Mangum in the ballgame. We're tied at 4 with 4:50 left in period number 1. And Flores to that corner on the right side. Now between the two circles, he'll give it up to Donovan Webb. Webb, little give and go to Tubbs. Tubbs inside around McAlexander, and he walked. Yep. Good defense that time by Judd. Just simply anchored his feet and said, well, if you're going to come run into me, you'll get a charge. And instead, Tubbs trying to go around him, and he walked. So the turnover now going to give it back to Mangum. Tied at 4, looking for their first lead of the night. Laughlin swinging around here to Dickey. Leaves it right side. Brooks Cross lost the ball. He'll battle Ringo for it. It's still loose on the floor. McAlexander out of the pile. Comes to Brooks. Shove off. Shot won't go. Foul called. Brooks may have gotten away with one there. And called the foul on Donovan Webb. It'll be the first on Webb. And team foul number 1 called on the Eagles. And Brooks will go to the line to shoot 2. He could have been called for the push off himself. So Cross shooting 2. First on the way for Brooks goes in. Brooks will get one more. If Cross makes the second, he will be replaced by Henry Lopez. Mangum leading for the first time, 5-4, 4:21 left in the first quarter of play. And the second one for Brooks is up and in. He will set, and Henry will take his place. Mangum by a pair, 6-4. 4:15 left here in this first quarter of play. And again, it is as predictable as can be as Webb will take it down in the corner. Now go left side around Perry. Good defense by Brett. Shot goes. And a foul going to be called. Donovan Webb's got all 6 in the early going for Burns Flat-Dill City. Perry with the foul, his first. Team foul number 2 called on Mangum. And a 3-point opportunity here for Donovan Webb. 4:06 left here in this first period of play. Webb with all 6 in the early going for Burns Flat-Dill City. Donovan's free throw on the way. No good. Long rebound, though. Isaac Tubbs lost the ball off of his foot, picked up by Henry. Lopez out front to Dickey. Trey crosses over in traffic, leaves it right side Lopez. 3 ball on the way, front of the iron, no. And Landon Ringo with the rebound for Burns Flat-Dill City. One and done for Mangum. Tubbs into the front court. Isaac gets airborne, leaves it right side. That's an offensive foul. Yep. Isaac Tubbs got himself airborne, had nowhere to go, ran into the defender, and picked up the personal, his first, and number 2 called on the Eagles. Brooks Cross right back into the ballgame now for the Tigers with 3:45 left in the first period of play, and Brett Perry will sit down. Lopez and McAlexander in the backcourt. Cross, Laughlin, and Dickey. I know it's kind of odd. Trey, right side. No look to Lopez. Henry to Cross on the baseline. Tries to go around Tubbs. Gives up the dribble. Back to Lopez. Henry to JT over the top. Ringo with him. Now in the corner. Lopez sets, fires 3. Got it to go. Henry out on the wing for 3. And Lopez will make it a 9-6 ball game. Mangum by 3. Jacob Flores, little give and go inside, can't handle the pass. Taken away by Brooks. He doesn't have the numbers. He doesn't care. Underneath, he'll find Henry Lopez. Letting the defense fly by, and Henry stopping, popping. He's got 5 in a row, and Mangum leads it 11-6. 2:50 left in quarter number 1. Flores in the corner. And the ball going to be taken away. Colt Adams couldn't hold on to it, and here comes McAlexander. Jet stops, leaves it right side, comes up short for Trey Dickey, but Cross is there on the rebound stick back. He's got 6, and Mangum leads it by 7, 13-6. Jacob Flores to McAlexander, with McAlexander on him, kicks it right side. Adams won't take the 3. Ringo up top, back to Flores at a reset with 2:15 left here in the first period. Ringo to Tubbs. He'll dribble, go inside, shoot it over Cross. Couldn't get it to go. Got his own rebound. Put back won't fall. Late whistle. And a couple of free throws now. Let's see if they got McAlexander on this. It's on Henry Lopez instead. That'll be the first on Henry. Team foul number 3 called on Mangum. And Isaac Tubbs will go to the free throw line to shoot a couple. Isaac Tubbs first is good. Isaac will get one more. Skyler Scott into the ball game now for the Tigers. Setting down will be Trey Dickey. Isaac Tubbs' second free throw on the way. Good. So Tubbs got them both. Isaac Tubbs. Mangum on top, 13-8. 2 minutes left here in this first period of play. Pass into no man's land. Good job by Henry to go get it. Carlos Martinez Peralta listening in as Cross goes inside. Can't get the shot to go down the first time. Misses the second. And on the other way, here comes Isaac Tubbs. Tubbs, near side, ball bobbled momentarily. Good job of picking it up in traffic. Donovan Webb. And a reset now to Landon Ringo. Now in front of us, here's Jacob Flores. Flores gets a screen from Ringo. Good give and go there. That's 3 that doesn't go, and Cross with a rebound. That's a nice move by Flores, but the shot was well off the mark. And here comes Mangum. Minute 20 left to the first quarter of play. Laughlin, baseline, left side, weaves his way through traffic, goes off the glass and scores. Colton Laughlin. 4 in the ball game now for Laughlin. Mangum leads it 15-8, 70 seconds and running in the first period of play. Jacob Flores getting a screen out high from Ringo, but Scott there to pick him up. Now Flores kicks left wing, and an offensive foul going to be called on Jacob Flores. Flores gave up the basketball, but then slammed into the Mangum defender, and that'll be an offensive foul, player control foul. Can't really call it a charge because, well, he didn't have the ball. The Bugle section warming up, though, just in case. Got awfully quiet. I was afraid everybody in the field house would hear that one. 55 seconds left to the first quarter of play. McAlexander to Scott. Skyler, baseline, Brooks. Oh, what a great pass by Cross to Laughlin, who puts it up and in. Sweet look there inside by Brooks Cross. 17-8, 40 seconds left. First quarter of play. Flores into the front court. Jacob picked up by McAlexander. Now he'll draw the double team, close out. Laughlin going to pick him out. Donovan going to go inside. Webb, shot no good. Rebound cleared off by Cross, and now has the ball taken away by Tubbs, who tried to throw it off of Brooks, but it's picked up by Skyler Scott instead. Skyler now to McAlexander. Jet, drop step, puts up the shot. No, rebound. Cross, put back won't count. We'll get a foul on the floor, and it should be whistled against Donovan Webb. Mike Tucker going to come over and tell us. And it will be on Donovan Webb. That'll be 2 on Donovan. And team foul number 4 called on the Eagles. Brett Perry back in. Laughlin will set. McAlexander sets down. Trey Dickey back in now for Mangum. They've got the ball with 14.4 left in quarter number 1. Perry in the corner to Dickey. Gets it back. Brett throws up an air ball. Perry a little bit too quick to launch that one. Didn't get himself set. Burns Flat-Dill City will get it back with 6.2 left in quarter number 1. Donovan Webb makes the inbounds catch. Webb for a deep 3 over Perry as time expires and the period comes to an end with Mangum on top, 17-8. Tigers leading the Eagles after 1 on Classic Hits, 97.7.
When it comes to funeral homes, there are several to choose from. But choosing a funeral home that is locally owned offers the advantage of the local owners who are involved right here in the community, helping you during your time of need. Greer Funeral Home owners Carson and Stacy Van Zant are perfect examples of owners who offer that family-like connection that you'd expect from a friend and a neighbor. Greer Funeral Home in Mangum and Granite, providing dignity and respect.
The Hamburger Inn in Mangum continues to be that special place people have enjoyed for generations. Good food prepared by your neighbors in a laid-back atmosphere where you really feel at home. Breakfast, lunch specials daily, and the famous fish fry every Friday night. Or a great steak dinner on Saturday night. But you guys know about the Hamburger Inn in Mangum. We'll see you there.
Taking care of your family is easy and convenient at the JCMH Family Care Medical Clinic in Mangum. Located at 114 South Lewis Tittle in Mangum, Dr. Lonnie Perryman and nurse practitioner Patty Burks provide a comprehensive, full-service family practice, including care for children and adults, including geriatrics. Call 782-3393 for appointments at the JCMH Family Care Medical Clinic in Mangum.
Mangum with the ball to begin the second period of play, but a steal and a run out for Tubbs, and a great job that time by Isaac. He went to the length of the floor, and he's got 4. Mangum on top 17-10. Brooks Cross, little ball fake inside the three-point arc. That's 2. Cross knocking it down. Brooks Cross. 8 in the ball game now for Cross. Pace of play, picking up a little bit here, and I know that's not what Flat-Dill City is looking for right now. Landon Webb inside. Webb will put it up and in. 2 more for Landon Webb. Or Donovan Webb, I should say. Donovan Webb. 8 in the ballgame now for Donovan Webb. Mangum on top, 19-12. Deanne checking it out on Facebook Live with so many others. Cross, double team, goes to Dickey over the top. Trey has Brett Perry in the corner. Gets a screen from Lopez instead. Also out on the floor, Scott. Great pass inside. Unable to handle Brooks Cross, but a little bit of help there as Isaac Tubbs has it go out of bounds. Tubbs tried to hold on to it, couldn't. Cross got to sit down. And Brooks telling the coach on the way to the bench, hey, I should have made that catch. That was an easy 2 if I make the catch. So Scott, Colton Laughlin, Trey Dickey, Henry Lopez, and Brett Perry out on the floor for Mangum. Home white uniforms with the black outline numerals, orange and black trim. Scott to Dickey. Trey, deep 3 goes. Trey Dickey. So Dickey with his first 3 of the ball game, and Mangum leads it 22-12. Jacob Flores out there, along with Donovan Webb, Landon Ringo, Colton Adams, and Isaac Tubbs for the Eagles. And again, they willing to run some clock, and is going inside, losing the ball, and picked up by Laughlin. Good job by Laughlin. He'll go behind the back, streak, leave it, left side Lopez. Henry rising up from 8, shot won't go down, and the rebound flat-footed by Landon Ringo goes away from him, but there to pick up the loose basketball, Donovan Webb. Webb has 8 of his club's 12 points. 2 minutes have gone by here in period number 2. Mangum on top by 10. Flores giving up the dribble, needs some help. It's Ringo right at that 10-second mark. Landed now with Scott all over him. Watch that 5-second count. He'll get it backdoor now to Webb. Going inside Donovan, and he'll score 2 more. Donovan Webb. Webb now with 10. Quickly the other way. Lopez from Perry. Shot goes for Henry. He's got 7. And a timeout. And we'll just get a stoppage of play. Mike Tucker making the stoppage of play. We'll get a substitution as well. Lopez sets, and Jet McAlexander will come back in for the Tigers. Mangum on top, 24-14, trying to win their 10th game of the year, as the Lady Tigers did earlier here this evening, 47-27 over the Lady Eagles of Flat-Dill City. Tubbs to Ringo in front of us. Landed. Picked up by Scott. Scott going to put it on the floor with the left hand. Going to go inside. Laughlin cuts him off, and an offensive foul will be called on Landon Ringo. That is the second time tonight that Colton Laughlin has taken the charge. 5:15 left in the first half of play. 3 ball dialed up left side by Dickey. Trey couldn't get it to go. Look at Perry come in, swoop in, grab the rebound, and put it up and in. First 2 of the night for Brett. I was giggling a moment ago. Ryan Kout giving the officials a hard time. He said, are you kidding me? 5'10", knocking over 6'2", 220 like that. Tubbs on the other end. Shot won't go. He was making reference to the charge a moment ago. Here comes Trey Dickey. Dickey at the free throw line. Now step back 3. No. Rebound inside Laughlin. Ball fake. Glass and got it. Colton Laughlin. 8 in the ball game for Colton. Mangum stretching out the lead now. 28-14. 4:30 left in the first half of play. Landon Ringo into the front court. He'll go to Webb. Webb going to slow things down. Donovan going to take it out near the timeline. Donovan he's had a big first half already. He'll go back to Flores, the playmaker. Jacob, little crossover, jump stop, and he'll go inside, get banged. As Scott whacked into him, and then Flores' momentum went into Trey Dickey, and Dickey got pummeled in that one. Called the foul on Scott. That'll be his first. Team out of her 4 called on Mangum. Dickey will sit down, and Lopez will come in. Also checking back in, Brooks Cross. So it's Jet McAlexander, Henry Lopez, Brooks Cross, Colton Laughlin, and Brett Perry, rather. Donovan, the inbounds pass. He'll go to Tubbs. Tubbs, baseball pass on the baseline, and it's Colt Adams. He dribbled it off of his foot and out of bounds. Turnover, going to give it back now to Mangum. Tigers on top, 28-14. Jordan Patrick will check in for the next dead ball for Chad Hussey. Mangum on the right end of your listening and or viewing device. McAlexander to Lopez. Henry, a deep 3. That's off the mark. Weak side rebound, though. Perry in traffic. Brett stripped by Ringo. Got the ball back and resets up top to McAlexander. Jet. Oh, what a look inside here. Easy 2 for Colton Laughlin. Great pass by Jet McAlexander. Laughlin now in double digits. He's got 10. Mangum leads it 30-14. 3:30 left in the first half of play. Flores going to go inside around Lopez. Lays it up. Shot won't go. Rebound tapped from Laughlin to Perry. Over the top, McAlexander will get it. Jet gliding to a stop. Finds Brett behind the arc. He'll go inside. No look pass. Cross. Brooks. Shot. It goes. But a foul will be called on Brett Perry prior to the shot. That'll be 2 on Brett. Team out number 5 called on Mangum. He said Perry, an offensive foul there. So the Eagles will get it back. Jordan Patrick is coming to the ballgame now for Mangum. Substitution as well for Burns Flat-Dill City. Josh Mooney. Here's a steal by McAlexander. Run out. Lopez. Cross. Glass. Shot won't go down. Brooks with a rebound put back, and that one won't roll in either. And now Brooks going to get undercut by Landon Ringo. Was that Jet McAlexander? Jordan Patrick instead. We knew one of them did. Landon Ringo's picked up his second. And that'll be team number 6 called on the Eagles. And we can see that Ringo was undercutting somebody. We just couldn't figure out who it was. There were too many bodies in the way. McAlexander goes to Patrick on the baseline. Jordan, dribble, drive, double team. Kicks to McAlexander. Jet takes it out between the 2 circles. You can hear below us Chad Hussey saying reverse it. Now Patrick will get it behind the arc. Jordan for 3. Shot no good. Blocking out and grabbing the rebound. Donovan Webb into the front court. Here comes Mooney. Josh, a freshman as well. Ball going to be taken away momentarily. And finally picked up by Cross. Good hustle by Mangum. Out front, Lopez. Henry lays it up and in. He got the pass there from Jet McAlexander. Henry now with 9 in the ball game. Mangum leads it 32-14. 2:20 left. First half of play. Mooney into the front court. Mismatch there with Cross. Mooney trying to get around him. Brooks won't let it happen. He'll go to Webb. Webb at the free throw line. Kicks over the top to Adams. Colt looking for a cutter. Nobody there. Puts it on the floor himself. Off of the rim. Shot won't go. Rebound put back up in Mooney with his first 2 of the ball game. So Josh Mooney with his first 2 of the ball game. And his club now trails 32-16. Not anymore, though. From the right side, or the left side, rather. 3 ball knocked down by Colton Laughlin. Laughlin now in the period has got 7-13 for the ball game. His club leads it 35-16. 1:35 and running here in the first half of play. Flores giving up the dribble, needs some help. Ringo will give it to him behind the arc. Landed here on the near side to Mooney. Josh dribble, drive. Maybe gotten away with the travel. He'll go to Ringo. Looking inside. That's Webb. Back to Mooney. Good defense there by Brooks Cross. Ball slapped free momentarily. Tracking it down. Donovan Webb. Webb between the 2 circles, and now a reset for Jacob Flores and the Eagles. 70 seconds left. First half of play. Flores picked up by McAlexander. He wanted to go inside. Pass surprised Mooney. Run out here by Patrick. Can Jordan get it? He does. No shot. Sets it to Lopez. Henry to Brooks. And Cross will dribble, drive, go inside, force one up. Shot won't go. Weak side rebound, Colt Adams. He'll go to Mooney, who will slow it down now to Flores. 45 seconds left in the first half of play. 35-16. Ringo up high. He'll come here to Adams. Colt in the corner. 3-ball. Dialed up. Flores got it to go. Jacob Flores with his first 3 of the night. And it makes it 35-19. Back the other way. Jordan Patrick underneath the basket. He'll find on the left wing Laughlin. Colton's shot from 3 won't go. And on the rebound, J.T. McAlexander, or Jet McAlexander, J.T. if you like, gets called for the push. That'll be the first of the night on Jet. And team foul number 6 called on Mangum. Big smile on the face there of Jet as he knew he committed the foul. He'll sit down now as we tick away the final 15 seconds in the first half of play. Landon Ringo to Flores. Flores up high. Jacob down to 10. Ball on his hip. Looked inside Mooney. Instead, he'll go on the weak side here. And a shot from point-blank range wouldn't fall for Colt Adams. Rebound. Patrick. Jordan fires. Deep 3. No. The first half will come to a close. Mangum in command. Tigers have got 35 on the board. 19 for the Eagles of Burns Flat-Dill City. 35-19 our score at the intermission. Mangum out in front of Burns Flat-Dill City here on Classic Hits 97.7.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
Jamie's Auto Sales in Mangum is Tiger proud. When you need a reliable used vehicle, just visit Jamie's Auto Sales at 129 North Lewis Tittle Avenue in Mangum. Owner Jamie Turner has many years of experience in the auto sales business. Jamie or Lacey Del Tepper will help arrange financing through area banks and credit unions. Get a good vehicle and save money at Jamie's Auto in Mangum.
Mangum Oil and Gas at 1306 North Lewis Tittle offers so many services. From fuel at the C-store to the self-serve car wash, getting propane bottles filled or propane delivered to the home and farm, even U-Haul services. It's no wonder so many folks head to Mangum Oil and Gas, where they say, "Go Tigers."
For top-notch heating and air conditioning service and installation, you can rely on Payne's Heating and Air, serving Southwest Oklahoma and North Texas from their headquarters in Mangum, Oklahoma. With years of experience and hundreds of satisfied customers, call Payne's Heating and Air Conditioning at 799-5130, 799-5130.
What does it mean to be a Mangum Tiger, you ask? Well, we are one town, one school, and one family. We may be a small town, but we have big dreams and a bright future ahead of us. This is Lori Laughlin from Stockman's Bank, member FDIC, and we are so proud to support the Mangum Tigers.
Mangum Tigers on top here at 35-19 at the half. The cheerleaders performing, and then we'll have the homecoming ceremonies, I guess, because they have not started the halftime clock. At the half, 35-19, Mangum out in front. They led 17-8 at the end of the first quarter of play, and then outscored Burns Flat-Dill City 18-11 in the second frame, and again they lead at 35-19 at the intermission. 13 in the first half for Colton Laughlin to pace Chad Hussey's squad. Henry Lopez with 9, 8 for Brooks Cross, 3 for Trey Dickey, and 2 for Brett Perry. Mangum from the free throw line, 2 of 2 in that first half of play. Perry, the only player in a Mangum uniform with more than 1 foul. He has 2 at the intermission. And again, Mangum on top, 35-19. On the other side of the ledger, Donovan Webb keeping his club in it. Webb has scored 10 of his club's 19 points. Donovan Webb with 10 of the 19 at the half. 4 in the first half for Isaac Tubbs. Jacob Flores has got 3. Josh Mooney with 2. And at the half, Mangum leads it 35-19. Tigers looking for a doubleheader sweep as the Lady Tigers were victorious in game number 1 here tonight against Burns Flat-Dill City. Lady Tigers winning by 20, 47-27 in the ball game. 15 for Dusty Pence and a dozen for Sarah Rogers. Just under double digits, Keely Hussey with 9. So Mangum now 10-4 on the season as they head into their ball game tomorrow against Indiahoma. That ball game tomorrow afternoon getting underway at about 4:20 right here on Classic Hits 97.7, OKSports.tv, and on our Facebook Live page, Classic Hits 97.7, as Mangum will do battle with Indiahoma in a pair of ball games at the Great Plains Coliseum, part of the Coaches versus Cancer event that is going on right now at the Great Plains Coliseum as Alec and Duke are playing, and then a full slate of games on tap for tomorrow, including the Navajo Lady Indians and Indians. They will do battle with Cyril, and those two ball games will be heard along our network station, 98.7, News Talk 98.7, tomorrow evening from the Great Plains Coliseum. At the half, Mangum comfortably out in front, 35-19. Second half is yet to come, so stick and stay. Classic Hits 97.7.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
For over 4 generations, the Willis family and staff have worked to develop their skills, and with improved technologies, they can assure you of a monument that will stand the test of time. Their award-winning designers, expert stonecutters, layout artists, sandblast sculptors, and installation crew are here to serve you. Visit them online at willisgranite.com. Willis Granite Products, with locations in Granite, Oklahoma City, and Stillwater.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a four-year university's and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu.
Great tasting hamburgers and Rex Chicken are the mainstays at Melvin's Drive-In in Mangum, but their menu includes so much more. And they're open Tuesday through Saturday, 10 till 2, and Tuesday nights, 5 to 8. And now they cater, too. Enjoy Melvin's soon. Call 782-3711. New owners Steve and Susan Kyle.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team. That's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Tigers. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has the play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get you to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
333 Dental Care is an up-to-date dental practice operated by Dr. Dustin Lively and his team in Mangum, professionals who specialize in patient comfort. If you're apprehensive, feel fear or anxiety about dental procedures, know that Dr. Lively offers sedation dentistry, which involves using a sedative medication to help you feel more relaxed and calm during your visit. Call 333 Dental Care at 580-782-2552.
35-19 our score at the half. Mangum out in front of Burns Flat-Dill City. 47-27 was the final score in game number 1 as Mangum won it by 20 in the girls contest. Second half is coming up. Stick and stay. Burns Flat-Dill City and Mangum. Oh no, they're doing a little Neil Diamond. Sweet Carolina. Classic Hits. Michael in the... Oh, wait a minute. No. We're back after this on Classic Hits 97.7.
Travis Septic Tank Service can handle everything related to septic tank maintenance and cleaning, including commercial applications. Call Travis Septic Tank Services at 580-782-2384. That's 782-2384. Travis says, go Mangum Tigers.
Farmers and ranchers need feed or supplies? 4E Feed and Supply in Mangum is farm-owned, so they understand your needs for the farm and ranch. They feature bulk feeds for pickup or they'll deliver. Great brands coupled with fast, friendly service. They have gates and panels, vet supplies, and show feeds too. 4E Feed and Supply supports Greer County school sports and ag activities. 425 East Lincoln in Mangum.
The Castle Insurance Agency of Mangum is celebrating 80 years in business and 4 decades of Mangum Tiger and Lady Tiger graduates. The Castle Insurance Agency has had and will continue to have a long-term commitment to support Mangum students on the field and off the field. For auto, home, farm, bonds, crop, oil field, or commercial insurance, please call or stop by the Castle Insurance Agency, 122 South Pennsylvania in Mangum. Call 782-3049. That's 782-3049. The Castle Insurance Agency of Mangum.
Third quarter about to unfold here on Classic Hits 97.7. As always, brought to us by 333 Dental. It will be Burns Flat-Dill City Bowl right end of your listening and or viewing device. Jacob Flores running the offense. Landon Ringo. He'll go inside now. Good catch by Webb. Donovan's shot comes up short. Brooks Cross with a rebound. He'll lose it. Webb going to tie up Trey Dickey. And we'll get a jump ball in the air. Going to point the way of Mangum. Flores, Ringo, along with Webb. Josh Mooney and Colt Adams get the start for Ryan Kalk in period number 3. Chet McAlexander, Brooks Cross, Brett Perry, Trey Dickey, and Colton Laughlin out on the floor for Mangum. Shot comes up short for Dickey, but rebound cleared away by Brett Perry. Little bounce pass to Dickey, who goes to McAlexander, and Jet will hit from 10. And Mangum leads it 37-19. McAlexander's It's the first 2 points of the night for Jet. How about that? Mangum leads it 37-19. 7:10 left here in the third. Mooney looking inside. Josh going to back it out. Gives up the dribble here on the near side. Ringo. Diagonal pass in traffic to Webb. Ball knocked out of his hands, and it's a run out now for Laughlin. Colton out in front. Dribble, drive, glass. Got it. Colton Laughlin. Laughlin now with 15 in the ball game, and Mangum leads it by 20. 39-19. 6:45 left here in the third. More basketball tomorrow with Mangum as they'll do battle with Indiahoma over at the Great Plains Coliseum. Coaches versus Cancer. Wear your pink. I'll have mine on. You can bet on that. Maybe too cold, though, for the pink golf shorts. In fact, I know it will be. Diagonal pass here on the near side. Flores had the shot, goes to Ringo instead. Landed in front of the iron, didn't get it to go. And the rebound taken away by Brett Perry. Perry head on a swivel into the front court. Dickey. Trey gets a screen. Now kicks it over the top to Cross. Back to Dickey. Sets, fires three. Left side. That's short. And the rebound going to be cleared away by Donovan Webb. Webb to Flores into the front court. Jacob to Ringo. Landed. Back out top to Flores here on the near side. 3-ball dialed up. Front of the iron. Doesn't go. Mooney. Rebound and a run out for Perry. Brett through traffic. He'll stop. Leave it on the left side for McAlexander. Pass behind him, and it's taken away by Colt Adams. Good defense that time by the Eagles. Mooney now going to slow things down. The freshman into the front court to Ringo. Out on the left hash mark, that's Donovan Webb. Webb back to Mooney. Mooney in the corner. Got to find Webb over the top. Baseball pass near side Ringo. 5:30 left here in the third period of play. Webb, who had that explosive first quarter of play, he scored 6, only has 4 since, and has the ball poked out of his hands here, picked up though in traffic, and the shot layup for Colt Adams. It's the first 2 of the ball game for Colt. 39-21, 5:10 left here in the third. McAlexander into the front court. He'll go to Trey. Dickey hanging, banging, shot doesn't go, front of the iron, and a flat-footed rebound for Josh Mooney. And now Burns Flat-Dill City will walk it up across the floor. Right side, that's Webb. Donovan goes between the 2 circles to Flores. He'll penetrate and lose the ball on the way up, and a late whistle and a foul going to be called. Colton Laughlin took another charge. This one on Jacob Flores, his second, and team foul number 1 of the second half called on the Eagles. Stops the clock with 4:46 left in the third. Third quarter, as always, brought to us by 333 Dental. McAlexander now bringing the ball across the timeline. Jet with the inverted horns. I don't think that has anything to do with Texas, does it? Longhorns tomorrow night, and the Sooners college basketball from Austin. Right side, McAlexander for 3. Jet shot no good. Rebound Perry. He'll rise up. Missed that shot, and a flat-footed rebound going to be taken away by Colt Adams. Quickly, Adams now to Flores. Flores tries to go around McAlexander. Good defense by Jet. Stayed right with him. Here's Landon Ringo on the penetration. Gets in the air. Mooney, left side. Back to Landon. Sets, fires, three. No. Long rebound. Brooks Cross. Cross coming across the timeline. Nearly fell down. Got away with a walk. He'll go to Dickey. Trey hanging, banging. Baseline. And oh, what a catch there by Laughlin. Lays it up and in. 15 now in the ball, or 17 rather, in the ball game for Laughlin. And it's 41-21. Mangum up by 20. Flores back the other way, and again McAlexander staying right with him. He'll put up the shot with the left hand. Got it to go. The foul going to be called on Jet, and a three-point opportunity for Jacob Flores. On McAlexander, his second of the night. Team foul number 1 on Mangum in the second half. Brett Perry will set down, and back into the ball game now comes Henry Lopez. Free throw from the left-hander, no good. Rebound, though. Donovan, and inside his shot won't go. Good look there for Webb, but he couldn't get it to fall. Rebound taken away by Mangum. McAlexander kicks left side. Dickey. Trey, front of the iron, no. Flores with the rebound. 3:25 left here in the third. Mangum 41-23 over Burns Flat-Dill City. Out high, McAlexander with Flores. Got to watch that 5-second count, and he'll get it now to Mooney. Josh. Ball slapped away from behind by Dickey, but picked up by Burns Flat-Dill City's Donovan Webb. Webb now to Flores. Flores with the left hand. Shot doesn't go. Rebound Brooks Cross. Cross head on a swivel, coming across the timeline. Brooks leaves it right side Dickey. Trey giving up the dribble, skips it over the top. Laughlin. Colton sets, fires three. Front of the iron, no. Rebound tracked down by Flores. 2:50 left here in the third. Flores, little dribble drive. He'll stop and give it off here on the near side to Josh Mooney. Mooney now giving up the dribble, needs some help. He'll find it from Donovan Webb. Cross has really shut him down. Ringo off the screen for three. No. Rebound cleared away by Laughlin. Good job of blocking out. He'll go to McAlexander. Jet into the front court. Glides by a couple of defenders. Puts it up with the left hand and scores. Jet McAlexander. 4 of the ball game for McAlexander. Back to a 20-point lead. 43-23 Mangum. 2:20 left here in the third. Little bobble out high there by Mooney. Josh will get it back. Now he'll go to Webb. Donovan, good defense again by Cross. He's really clamped down on him. Mooney going to lose the ball out of bounds, and we'll get substitutions now on the dead ball. Skyler Scott, Brett Perry, and Jordan Patrick will come back in. Laughlin, McAlexander, and Dickey setting down for Mangum. Isaac Tubbs has come back in for Burns Flat-Dill City. Also, Trayson Poore has come in for the first time tonight for Burns Flat-Dill City. Poore, the inbounds pass to Tubbs, and he will go inside to a streaking Colt Adams, who gets fouled and will go to the line to shoot two. Reach-in foul called on Colton Laughlin. That'll be his second. And team foul number 2 called on Mangum here in this second half of play. So it'll be free throws now for the Eagles as they trail by 20. First one on the way. That's not going to work as it spins in and out for Colt Adams. He will get one more. Colt Adams. 2 in the bowl game for Colt. 2:06 left in the third. Trying to cut in that 20-point deficit. Second one no good. Wouldn't have counted had it gone. Got a lane violation. So Mangum will get it back. No harm, no done. Foul there as both free throws were missed. And here comes Skyler Scott and company. 2 minutes left here in the third. Mangum on top. Third quarter brought to you by 333 Dental. Henry Lopez, Skyler Scott playing catch out high. They'll leave it for Henry. Deep corner, 3-ball, no. And the flat-footed rebound, Trayson Poore. Poore wants to push into the front court. He will come here on the near side as Lewis Margaram has come into the ball game as well for the Eagles. Shot by Tubbs doesn't go, and the rebound cleared off by Perry. Out front, Jordan Patrick. Patrick kicks it to Henry. Lopez, 3, right side, got it. Henry Lopez, he's in double figures with a dozen. Mangum on top, 46-23. That is their biggest lead of the night. Trayson Poore into the front court. Poore with a left hand and a late whistle and a offensive foul going to be called on Trayson Poore, I believe. They will call the foul on Poore. That'll be his first. And team foul number 2 called in the second half on Burns Flat-Dill City. Brooks Cross going to sit down, so does Brett Perry. There's a couple of substitutions now for Coach Hussey. Jackson Warner is coming to the ballgame. Also Leighton Ketchum checking in. Mangum on top, 46-23, 70 seconds left here in the third. Good defense that time, denying Colt Adams. Now the 3 ball on the way, and it goes. It was Lewis Margarum with the 3, his first 3 of the ball game. 46-26, 50 seconds left, third quarter of play. Jackson Warner here on the near side. Warner to Lopez. Henry back out top to Warner. Good patience by Mangum. Now Scott sets, fires 3 left side. Couldn't get it to go. Ball tapped out. Lopez with a rebound. Henry, little shovel pass to Jordan Patrick. Patrick lost it, got it back, steps through. Jackson Warner had it taken out of his hands. Trayson Poor tried to come up with a loose basketball, and then he'll throw it away, and Mangum will get it back with 24.8 left in the third. Jackson Warner, he'll go right side now to Lopez. Henry, another 3, and it goes. Henry Lopez. Lopez, his third 3 of the night. He's got 6 in the quarter and 15 on the ball game. Mangum leads it 49-26. 10 seconds left in the third. It's been brought to you by 333 Dental. Inside, Webb, and he had the shot knocked out of his hands. Loose basketball picked up by Jackson Warner. Warner, deep 3, doesn't go. We've played 3. Mangum in command. They lead at 49-26, and we're back for the final 8 after this on Classic Hits 97.7.
Fresh floral arrangements created right here in Mangum are the hallmark of the owners Darlene Bach and Darla Hately at Flowers Unlimited. Remember, fresh flowers are a very personal, special gift that is so cherished when delivered for birthdays and anniversaries. She might say you shouldn't have, but she'll be delighted you did. Flowers Unlimited. Call the local number 580-782-2122 in Mangum.
Buy your Mangum Tiger Spirit clothing from locally owned CJ's Tiger Specialty Shop, where you'll find the best selection, quality, and the lowest prices. Greer County items, too. They'll design something especially for your group. CJ's is your one-stop Mangum School Spirit Shop, 1 block south of the high school, Mangum, Oklahoma.
Friends, you need to take care of your eyes. Have regular checkups. Make an appointment with Dr. Michael Geiger Eye Care in Altus, and now there's a Geiger Eye Care in Frederick. Dr. Michael Geiger and Sons, Seth and Bryce, well, they're good at what they do, so get your eyes checked. Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick, proud to support Southwest Oklahoma youth in sports, in the classroom, in the showroom, whatever. That's Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick. Mike, Seth, and Bryce Geiger, 580-482-1756.
Fourth quarter about to unfold here on Classic Hits 97.7. Leighton Ketchum, Jackson Warner, along with Henry Lopez, Jordan Patrick, and Lamar James now into the ballgame for the Tigers as they're in their home white uniforms with the black outline numerals and the black and orange trim. And here's Henry with a steal and a run out, being chased by Tubbs. He'll shoot it over Isaac. Shot doesn't go, and on the rebound, Jordan Patrick going to get called for the push, his first. Team foul number 3 called on Mangum. Isaac Tubbs out there, along with Lewis Margarum, also getting a start here in the fourth quarter for Ryan Kalk will be Trayson Poor. Donovan Webb, and the final member of that 5 on the block, it's Colt Adams. Adams asking for the ball inside. They'll lob it over the top. Donovan Webb will get it near the timeline. Jordan Patrick right with him. Webb now gets the double team, gives up the dribble. Tubbs will take it. Fourth quarter being brought to you by Great Plains Bank. Tubbs with a force with the left hand. Shot doesn't go. Trayson Poor the putback with the left hand. That won't go. Ball free inside. Picked up by Tubbs. Can't get it to go. Poor with another opportunity. Now we'll get a foul as Poor and Tubbs are on the floor. Going to get a push called on Mangum, and it'll be a 2-shot opportunity. Let's see who Mike Tucker has called the foul on. Jordan Patrick will pick it up. And on Jordan, that'll be 3 on the night. And team foul number 5 called on Mangum. So Isaac Tubbs will go to the line to shoot 2. Isaac on the evening with 4 points, and he's 2 of 2 from the foul line. Misses that one. Isaac will get 1 more. Substitution now for Mangum. As Deion Dickey will come into the contest. And Jordan Patrick will sit down. Second free throw for Tubbs is good. So Tubbs 1 of 2. And on the evening has a total of 5 points. There's a steal and a run out for Trayson Poor. Poor wild shot doesn't go, but a flat-footed rebound and stick back there for Margarum. I'll tell you what, he's got 5 of the ball game, and that was about as easy as they get right there. Lopez had the ball knocked in his face by Tubbs. Isaac with the steal and the run out, and he'll stop and pop and couldn't get the shot to go down. Jackson Warner with a rebound. He'll come to Leighton Ketchum. Ketchum with 6:35 left of the ball game. A little shake and bake down the far sideline. Goes to Lopez. Henry going to rise up off the window. Shot didn't go. Rebound Trayson Poor wants to push. Poor picked up by Lamar James. Poor, a little push off, got away with it. He'll come up to Donovan. Now no look inside. That's an easy 2. For Colt Adams, he's got 4 and a timeout going to be taken by Chad Hussey. 6:16 left of the ball game. Mangum in front, 49-31. We're back after this. Classic Hits 97.7.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connect. Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Steve Martin support high school sports. Mickey and Steve offer insurance for property, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Phone 580-782-3827.
All right, let's get to 5 on the floor now for Mangum. That's Henry Lopez being tied up by Isaac Tubbs. And the air going to point the way of the Tigers. Substitution now for Ryan Kalk as Caden Murphy will come into the ball game. Colton Laughlin going to check back in for Mangum. So it'll be Laughlin, Skylar Scott, Trey Dickey, Lamar James, and also into the ball game now for Mangum will be Leighton Ketchum. Off the dribble penetration. Shot goes in for Deion Dickey. So Deion Dickey gets his first 2 of the ball game. And Mangum now leads it 51-31. 5:40 left in the contest. There's Isaiah Reed out. Check that. That's not Isaiah Reed. I'm looking at the wrong roster there. It is Caden Murphy out high. Murphy off the penetration. He'll go to Margarum. High off the window. Shot doesn't go. Long rebound, Lamar James. James on the run. Dribble, drive, glide, glass. Shot wouldn't stay down. Rebound, Colton Laughlin in traffic. Laughlin, no look pass to Dickey, and Deion's got 2 more. 4 in the ball game now for Deion. 53-31, 5-10 and running in the 4th period, being brought to us by Great Plains Bank. Off the penetration, ball knocked around, and Colton Laughlin will get it, and he'll come to Leighton Ketchum. Ketchum, head on a swivel, down the far sideline. Leighton, between a couple of defenders, fell down. Reach-in foul going to be called, I believe, on Tubbs. Will they call it on Tubbs? Nope, they called it instead on Jacob Flores. That'll be his second. And team foul number 3 called on Burns Flat-Dill City. It's actually the 3rd now that on Flores. Got a bum knee to begin with on the left side. There's Leighton Ketchum, and Ketchum hobbling to the sideline here after the collision. Trey Dickey back into the ball game. No look pass inside Laughlin. 2 more for Colton. 19 in the ball game now for Laughlin. 55-31. 4:45 left of the ball game. So Mangum, like the girls, will move to 10-4 on the year in anticipation of a pair of ball games tomorrow over at the Great Plains Coliseum. Part of the Coaches versus Cancer event going on this weekend over there at the Coliseum. Mangum will do battle with Indiahoma. Jordan Patrick back into the ball game. And also checking into the contest, Luke Rogers for Mangum. 4:29 left in the ball game, and Coach Hussey, opportunity to clear his bench here. Inbounds pass, going to go out of bounds, and I believe they said it was last touched by Lewis Margarum, and that is the case. So Mangum will get it back. Let's see who the 5 are out there. Luke Rogers, Skylar Scott, Trey Dickey, Deion Dickey, and Jordan Patrick for Mangum. 4:20 left for the ball game. Patrick inside, drawing the double team. Puts up the shot around the rim. Couldn't get it to go. And the rebound going to be taken away by Margarum. Lewis now across the timeline for Burns Flat-Dill City. He'll come between the two circles to Jacob Flores. Flores going to go with a little give and go, and how about exploding to the basket and scoring two? Caden Murphy. Nice move by Murphy. First two of the ball game for Caden. 3:55 left, 55-33. Dion Dickey for a three. Didn't get in the iron there. Scott tries to save, does, to Jordan Patrick, and then Jordan will throw it away, in good hands that time by Josh Mooney on the steal. Robert Rush has come into the ball game now for Ryan Kauk. 3:30 left of the ball game. Mangum inside, ball bobbled loose on the floor, knocked out of bounds, and it'll be Mangum basketball. Dalton Webb coming into the contest now for the Eagles. Also checking into the ball game will be Darius Glass. Caleb Clark back into the contest as well for Burns Flat-Dill City. So both coaches getting a chance to empty their bench here. Trey Dickey stopping and popping from 15. It goes. How about the quickness there of Trey Dickey? 5 of the ball game for Trey. Mangum leads it 57-33. 3:10 remaining. Isaiah Reed will come in at the next dead ball for the Tigers. Here on this homecoming Friday night, there's a steal by Jordan Patrick. 3 minutes left of the ball game. Patrick through traffic. He'll come between the two circles. Give up the dribble. Now finds Scott. Wraparound pass in the corner to Dion. Back out top to Scott. Scatter, baseball pass, left side Trey. 3 ball on the way, doesn't get it to go. And the weak side rebound cleared away by Darius Glass. Then Glass had his pocket picked. A give and go to Rogers. Luke's shot doesn't go. And on the rebound, we'll get a foul. Let's see who this is going to be called against on Burns Flat-Dill City. And they have whistled Robert Rush with a personal foul. That'll be the first on Rush. Jackson Warner back into the ball game for Mangum. Isaiah Reed checking in. Substitutions as well for Burns Flat-Dill City. David Margaram into the ball game. Josh Mooney is checked back in. Also into the contest, Vincent Cortez. Darius Glass out there as well. Inbounds pass. Dion Dickey. Dion through traffic, puts it up off the glass. Shot too hard. Patrick trying to keep the rebound alive. It's taken away by Braden Martinez. Martinez out front to Trayson Poor, who will lay it up and in. First two of the ball game for Trayson. 2:15 remaining, 57-35. Quickly into the front court, Reed, Isaiah to Patrick. Jordan spins, shot, doesn't get it to go. Battle for the rebound, it's loose on the floor, and that's going to be a travel, I believe. Yep. There were 2 Eagles that were battling for the loose basketball, and they got called for the travel there, dual possession. Stops the clock with 2:06 remaining. Fourth quarter brought to us by Great Plains Bank. Luke Rogers, the inbounds pass to go to Isaiah Reed. Isaiah to Patrick. Jordan, little ball fake, puts up the shot, came up short. Rebound Rogers, high off the glass, and Luke will score. First two of the ball game for Luke Rogers. Rogers will make it 59-35. Minute 40 and running here in the fourth period of play. Mangum a doubleheader sweep on homecoming 2019 against the Eagles of Burns Flat-Dill City. Now they'll go to Great Plains Coliseum tomorrow and play Indiahoma. 3-ball dialed up right side Mooney. Josh's shot no good. Long rebound Jackson Warner. Warner, he'll come to Dickey. Dion into the front court to Jordan Patrick. Sets, fires 3, halfway down. Wouldn't stay. Weak side rebound Luke Rogers. That shot won't go. And Jordan Patrick will come up with a loose basketball. We'll get a foul. Braden Martinez will pick it up. And that'll be the first on Braden. And team foul number 5 called on the Eagles. So Luke Rogers will go to the free throw line to shoot a couple. Luke with a pair of points. First one for Luke goes in. Luke Rogers, he'll get one more. Lamar James back into the ballgame now for Mangum. Levi Cantu has come into the contest as well. Matthew Whetstone has checked in. 60-35. 1:16 left of the ball game, and Luke Rogers will get one more. Second free throw on the way for Luke, trying to add to his three-point total. Rogers comes up short here, and the rebound lost out of bounds by Lamar James. So Burns Flat-Dill City will get it back as we wind down here in the fourth period of play. Up into the front court, here comes the Eagles of Burns Flat-Dill City. A little baseline move there. My goodness, the collision on the baseline, and no call as Isaac Cantu comes to the front court now for Mangum. Cantu for three. Got it! Isaac! Levi Cantu, not Isaac Cantu. And Levi with three, and it's 63-35. 45 seconds left of the ball game. So Cantu into the scoring column. Darius Glass running the offense. Glass to Caden Murphy. Murphy inside Dalton Webb. His shot off the mark. Ball battled for and lost out of bounds. It'll still be Eagle basketball as that was bumped out of bounds there by Caleb Clark. Inbounds pass here on the near side. And Webb can't hold on to it. Dalton will lose it out of bounds. 25 seconds left of the ball game. Three ball right side off the mark as Matthew Whetstone tried to get into the scoring column. Rebound going to be taken away by the Eagles. That's Caden Murphy. Murphy crossing over. He'll go to the free throw line. 15-footer. It rolled in. Caden Murphy. Caden Murphy now with four in the ball game. 63-37. And along the far side, ball goes through the hands of Branson Tyra. And the Eagles will get it back one last time. 4.1 left of the ball game. 63-37. Mangum on top. Darius Glass from 30. Got it to go as time expired. How about that? Darius Glass hits at the buzzer to make it 63-40. Your final score. Mangum wins it tonight by 23. 63-40. We're back with your totals after this. Classic Hits 97.7.
When it comes to funeral homes, there are several to choose from. But choosing a funeral home that is locally owned offers the advantage of the local owners who are involved right here in the community, helping you during your time of need. Greer Funeral Home owners Carson and Stacy Van Zant are perfect examples of owners who offer that family-like connection that you'd expect from a friend and a neighbor. Greer Funeral Home in Mangum and Granite, providing dignity and respect.
The Hamburger Inn in Mangum continues to be that special place people have enjoyed for generations. Good food prepared by your neighbors in a laid-back atmosphere where you really feel at home. Breakfast, lunch specials daily, and the famous fish fry every Friday night, or a great steak dinner on Saturday night. But you guys know about the Hamburger Inn in Mangum. We'll see you there.
Taking care of your family is easy and convenient at the JCMH Family Care Medical Clinic in Mangum. Located at 114 South Lewis Tittle in Mangum, Dr. Lonnie Perryman and nurse practitioner Patty Burks provide a comprehensive, full-service family practice, including care for children and adults, including geriatrics. Call 782-3393 for appointments at the JCMH Family Care Medical Clinic in Mangum. Taking care of your family is easy and convenient at the JCMH Family Care Medical Clinic in Mangum. Located at 114 South Lewis Tittle in Mangum, Dr. Lonnie Perryman and nurse practitioner Patty Burks provide a comprehensive, full-service family practice, including care for children and adults, including geriatrics. Call 782-3393 for appointments at the JCMH Family Care Medical Clinic in Mangum.
Mangum wins it tonight by a final score of 63-40. And the Tigers now are 10-4 on the year. They got 19 in the win from Colton Laughlin, 15 from Henry Lopez, 8 in the ball game from Brooks Cross, 5 in the contest for Brent Perry. Jet McAlexander wound up with 4 for Dion Dickey, 3 for Luke Rogers, and 3 for Levi Cantu. And again, Mangum wins it 63-40. On the other side of the ledger, Donovan Webb leading Burns Flat-Dill City with 10 in the ball game for him. Jacob Flores had 5. Isaac Tubbs with 5. 4 in the ball game, or Lewis Margaram had 5. Caden Murphy with 4. Darius Glass with 3 as time expired. 2 for Trayson Poor. Josh Mooney with 2 as well. And Mangum now 10-4 on the year, falling to 1-15. The Eagles of Burns Flat-Dill City. We will join you tomorrow afternoon at about 4:20 from the Great Plains Coliseum for a pair of bowl games as Mangum will do battle with Indiahoma. The girls will tip it off at about 4:20. The boys to follow, and it's Coaches versus Cancer on what will be a cold Saturday afternoon in Lawton over the Great Plains Coliseum. Our producer, engineer, our videographer, our talented and lovely Dylan Fox. I'm Michael Barnes. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow night. Actually, tomorrow afternoon for the Great Plains Coliseum with more Mangum basketball here on Classic Hits 97.7.